Hit the go live. And we'll get this started. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh geez. Oh geez. Oh gosh. And it's taken forever to actually start.
Wow, each blade is in such...
Wow, each blade is so stupid. I'm stupid. Manscaped. There, I just did the ad for them. Might be my favorite novelty format, even beating Gladiator. Long Paul, how dare you? And it's alright. Audio sounds good. How we all doing? Nothing beats Gladiator. Yeah, In-Cars knows what's up. In-Cars is one of the real ones. Can I spec 2? And really crank up the lag. Alright. Most of the games today will be a replay. Most of the replays today. I mean, most of the games today will be replays just because it's 2v2 and that's going to be laggy. But first one, since I have nothing else to watch, sucks to be them, we are just going to go straight up live match. Yeah, if you care, we have 4 teams playing today. Right screen. Hello, it's me. Alright, we have 4 teams playing today. Race and Blags, Cash and Angel, Pikmin and Swarv, and Odium's the Gentle Rat with Sir Groot. And the factions they picked, I'll get into what the format is, but the faction they picked was Tomb King's Lizardman, Tomb King's Lizardman, Tomb King's of Grand Cathay, and then Slaanesh and what else? So there's a lot of Tomb Kings today. But that's fine. It happens. Finals will be best of 3. So we will get some different factions there. It's all good. So what the heck is this format? What is Kill the King? What are you talking about? For anybody who is already here and for anybody in VOD land. Kill the King is a fun little format we do around here sometimes that Jeremy donated and ensured we would do. Hey, Arabic. So you have a 2v2, right? It's normal, right? You take 2 giant armies, you slam them together, it's a normal game. Wrong, idiot! Wrong, stupid! So Kill the King is 1 army is normal. We don't know what that is until we load into the game. 1 army is normal for each of these guys, just a normal quick battle army you'd see everywhere else. The other person only takes a lord and 2 other units. They spend as much money as they want on those 3 things, and that is it. They get no other stuff. That is your king. It's a king and 2 little bodyguards, right? And the other team's objective is to kill your king. And if they kill your king, it doesn't matter how the battle's going. They can still win, right? And the same's on the other side. So if Angel and Race are the kings, I don't know. The players won't even know until they get into the game. It'd be like, if Arkin the Black dies, the whole battle is over. It doesn't matter how Wags' Lizardmen are doing. Right? Yeah. So there's that. Now you might be like, well, how do you know which one's the king? Well, in the rules, I said, hey, can you pick 2 different factions? Just so this isn't lame. Like, everybody picks vampire counts or something, and then it's like, oh, there's 2 Manfred von Karsteins. Which one's the Lord? It's like, nah, you're going to have different factions, so it's pretty obvious when we load it. If there's only 3 Lizardmen units, hey, that one's the one we're looking for. Right. Also, if you care about the nitty-gritty, we did do some bans because I haven't done this format in a while, and since then, Warhammer 3 has gotten a lot more toxic? No. But for this specific format, it's gotten harder. So I did ban the Empire because Luminarchs of Hysh got a lot better since we last ran this format, and that would be pretty not fun to have your Lord instantly killed as soon as the game showed up from across the map. Got rid of the Steam Tank, because if the Empire Lord was on the Steam Tank, that makes them almost unkillable and unbreakable, and that's toxic and annoying. And then Elspeth von Draken with her undodgeable laser breath and double spirit leeches, which are also undodgeable. I'm like, all right, so the Empire just ruins this whole event. Great, so I took them out. Dwarves, I took them out because a Thunder Barge is not fun, so I would have had to ban the Thunder Barge as one of the King's units. Because for the King, you could just grab, like, I don't know, Thoric, and then a Thunder Barge or two, and that would be pretty annoying. Now, again, you could say just ban the Thunder Barge, but you can also do Unbreakable Hero Hammers, and generally be bullshit. Also, we had, the last time we ran this, before Dwarves got their update, we had a Kugath Dwarf Blob that was really unfun. So I'm like, alright, Dwarves are not contributing a lot of good fun things to this content. Skip them. Then we banned Tzeentch and Demons of Chaos because of Changebringers and Bluefire. Both, again, just flying snipe that's pretty unavoidable if you play around it well, so... Plus, all four of those factions are very meta, so they're all over content all over the place. It's not like we're banning cool and fun factions people are excited to see. It's like, oh, Centaurs of Tzeentch again. Okay. So those are the factions we took out. The only other things is Bluefire in general and Zaytang in general are banned, just because same reasons for the Luminarch. And, Warriors of Chaos, we didn't want to ban the whole faction, just Bluefire. Ban all dwarf players. Cetra has enough health and leadership, it shouldn't really be a problem. The Necrosphinxes can absolutely murder stuff. We'll see. But Lizardmen... I mean, we got 2 Lizardmen out of the 8 total factions today, and Lizardmen have also been very popular in this format. I won't say they've been overpowered, but they have been popular, because, hey, they're both taking the king! Let's go! All the theory crafting and chat in my Discord are wrong immediately as we load in. It's like, hey, bitch, let's just get a bunch of dinosaurs. Anyway, this is why Lizardmen have been popular in this format, is because your 3-man King and Kingsguard can spend so much money. So if either Mazda Mundi dies, the game is over. The only way you can win without killing Mazda is army losses, obviously. But if Mazda, like, if the game is still going and a Mazda shatters, you're still good. You're good until Mazda goes off the map. Same with routing. You're good until he goes off the map. But, like, if your Mazda Mundi is routing, the enemy players can walk him off the map and win, sure. But you can win in the time he's walking off the map, right? If your Mazda is walking off the map and you kill the other one, the dead Mazda is dead. So you win. And another thing, just as we load in, I'm just kind of filling the air. Some people have theorized about banning Oxyotl or like Deathmaster Snitch or people that can just stalk and hide in a corner. But as you look at this game, this is really clearly showing why I don't think that's a problem. If your opponent wants to not grab a fully kitted out Mage Lord with all this extra money and they want to just grab a cheap Little Lord and put him in a corner to hide him, sure, he's going to hide in the corner, but won't your ally just die because the enemy has a fully kitted out Mazda Mundi helping win the actual battle while you just took Oxyotl and chucked him in a corner to do nothing? So it is like, I mean, it could be a strategy to keep him safe, but you have to have some sort of plan about the rest of the battle not going to shit. So for Johnny Cash and Angel, looks like we're not lagging too bad as the Quaddles animations are going okay. We do have Cetra, so this is the main army of Angel. We have triple War Sphinx. One is a Necro Sphinx, one is a regular Kemrian War Sphinx, and then there is Cetra the Imperishable on his Kemrian War Sphinx. We do have a Lich Priest of Light with Net, Necropolis Knights with Halberds, then a little itty-bitty Spearman box to protect his king. His king is Mazda Mundi, fully kitted out, because why not? You have all the money in the world, might as well use it. We have the Shredder of Lustria, and a triple gold chevroned Quaddle. Interesting they took a triple gold chevroned regular Quaddle instead of the ROR. Isn't it the Spirit of Tepok or something? Are Bow-Stegodon still inaccurate trash units? They're not trash, but they're okay now. I'd say they're okay. I wouldn't say they're like meta or particularly crazy strong. On the other side, for Raced and Bwags, Bwags brought the king here. Same kit as the other side, except he brought the Thunderous one instead of a Quaddle. Thunderous one, very scary Stegodon. Wraith's army is a bit different. More infantry than his opponent, more shooting than his opponent, with Ushapti Greatbow and Ushapti Greatbow Arwar, the Chosen of the Gods. He brought a Lich Priest of Naakara with Usharan's Incantation of Vengeance and Protection. And then he brought High Queen Khalida with her Serpent's Fang, I imagine? No, sorry, Venom Staff, that thing, plus Tomb Strike. You have some regular Ushapti as well, so a bit more aggressive and shooty of a Tomb King's build, with one Sphinx of Usef, the Necro Sphinx, while the other side, Angel and Cash are relying heavily on single entities to try and carry this. They have almost no army to back up the single entities. They just have 5 random chaff units that are surrounding Mazda right now. Alright. We'll get into it. Game 1 is going to be a monster mash, though I imagine the Chosen of the Gods and the other Ushapti are going to get crazy value. Just shooting at big units. I always wonder what the player's going to do in these situations. Because you could go for the Lord Snipe, that's like the obvious thing. But another thing is if your opponent goes super hard in defending their king, you can just kill all of their supporting units while they play too defensively. This is risky. I appreciate the strategy in it, though. Angel and Cash taking out their single entities that aren't Mazda and just going to try and get some good damage out. But they are going to be fighting an entire army. Oh! That was good damage on the Khemrian War Sphinx from Khalida there. Mazda should be able to heal undead units with Apotheosis, right? Apotheosis isn't unique. Choose the Gods, fire a little bit, etc. This is risky, though. Leaving behind this much of the army just to keep Mazda safe. But do we risk getting isolated out with your single entities? Chosen the Gods, aiming at the Shredder. 15% missile resistance. Not a lot of protection from the spread shots. Good dodges here from Cash, doing his best to make those arrows miss. And the fact that the arrows miss the giant frickin' Shredder of Lustria is hilarious to me. But it looks like we have a net coming up from somebody. It is Mazda Mundi's net onto the Shredder of Lustria. And the Chosen Gods are going to turn and try and fire point blank range. As the Necrosphinx is charging in, the other Shredder is charging in. But there is the red army to support this single entity fight, while the blue army is so far away. We have Necropolis Knights coming up now, but the Shredder of Lustria taken down to half HP by getting point-blank shot at by these Chosen of the Gods. And this Mazda Mundi that's actually here to support chucks down his Shield to the Old One's 20% damage resistance for everybody involved in this blob fight. And the Khemrian War Sphinxes are getting locked down in the Ushapti Greatbows, getting outfought by all these guys. And the blue army leaving behind Mazda and the Quaddle is looking like a dangerous gamble at the moment. Curse of the Midnight Wind. Oh yeah, Mazda has all of his spells. He would take that. Interesting. Less armor and less melee attack for everybody. Sphinx of Usef is trying to fall back, but it's already going to crumble. The Shredder of Lustria for the blue team is down and out as Race Chosen of the Gods have 1,600 value in 2 minutes just shooting at that big boy. And the Sphinx of Usef is also getting pushed away by the other Sphinx of Usef. The blue army is now trying to come over. Just came down from SFO where the Dreadsword has 60% missile resistance. Oh no. That would be terrible. I get it thematically, but for multiplayer that would be terrible. Alright, here comes some counterplay though. Blue team about to get back in this a little bit, netting down the Sphinx of Usef in the middle of Necropolis Knights with halberds, then turning around and taking a charge attack with his own Sphinx. That should be a pretty good trade for them overall. Meanwhile, Shetra is leading the Shredder of Lustria, Bowstag, and Mazda Mundi away as the Quaddle and other Mazda come over to help out. And this Mazda could maybe get in range to throw an Apotheosis on this super damaged Sphinx of Usef. Something is happening here. It is a ruination of cities from Red Mazda trying to take out the Necropolis Knights. Does a little bit of damage to his own Skeleton Warriors in the process and really doesn't hurt the monstrous cavalry of the Necropolis Knights too much. What up, Black Knight? How you doing? And both Mazdas just chucking out all of their bound spells to deal with these things. And the Necropolis Knights with Halberds kill off the Ushapti regular. They've taken half HP off the Sphinx of Usef, is now starting to run away. There's the Apotheosis to heal up the wounded Sphinx of Usef. So blue trying to get back into this fight. They're down quite a lot of damage value. They're trading back a little bit here and there. Regular Kemrian War Sphinx is running around just causing some disruption. And both Mazdas for now are safe as far as Lord Snipe goes. Speaking of being safe, Cetra is not that, as he's stuck fighting two large dinosaurs all by himself for the moment. There was something nearby, other Mazdas nearby if he even wants to get involved. Other Kemrian War Sphinx is running around doing some silly stuff, and is that another net? Arcane Unforged Overcast onto Mazda to reset his cooldowns and do a little bit of damage to him while the Quaddle gets in deep with the Sphinx Usef. Something is trying to hit that Sphinx. It is a bound lightning bolt trying to hit him in place. It will do a lot of damage if it hits, but he staggers out of the way just as the lightning bolt comes down. Blue team is down quite a lot of damage value and balance of power. I'm guessing they're going to YOLO sprint at red Mazda pretty soon, just as a... we know we're down right now, so might as well try it. And this will be our live game for the day, then we'll go to replays. In a 2v2, it's already going to have the potential of lag, so adding a fifth person. We knew game one might be a little suspect, but got to do something to fill the YouTube voids. Don't you worry, rest of the stream will go smoother. What is that? Overcasted net onto the red team from the blue team. Okay, so this is what they're going for. They've netted everything down, and they have Mazda, Cetra, and the Kemrian War Sphinx, which now just died. They're all trying to get to red Mazda and take him out, while the rest of the blue team falls away. Their Skeleton Spearmans have almost reached the fight. But even with the net, there are Ushapti blocking Cetra, blocking Mazda, and stopping them in place. Red Mazda actually does get in the fight, and the Shredder's going to come over too. All these Ushapti surrounding the area, but I appreciate his courage to just take to the fight anyway, even though the only way a red team can lose is if this Mazda dies right now, because they're winning everywhere else so well. Ushapti firing it at the same time. It looks like blue Mazda gets netted. And that'll probably GG. Cetra's trying to get in there, but with Curse of the Midnight Wind, he only has 12 melee attack versus Mazda's 42 melee defense. It's not like he's even going to do that crazy stuff. Ooh, nice Harmonic Convergence, though, to buff his stats back up to counter the Curse of the Midnight Wind. But I think they'll be okay. There should be army losses for the blue team. Mazda is out. And army losses for Angel should be around the corner. It's just the amount of Skeleton Spearmen they still have left. The game's like, maybe they can kill all of these things with 5 Skeleton Spearmen. They'll army loss soon enough, but until they do, still technically in the game. Cetra, no shot Cetra can find and kill Mazda Mundi in that amount of time, though. Boom. GG. Well, that's the whole stream. It's over! Bwags and Raced won one game, and it's fucking over. The Quaddle hiding their units from the Ushapti Great Bows was sneaky. But then the Ushaptis just shot at the Shredder of Lysria. I'm curious how the Chosen Gods did. Yeah, 3,300 value is really good. 1,800 for the other one. And the regular melee Ushapti did a lot of work. Not in damage value, but I saw at least 2 different times that the melee Ushapti stopped those big monsters in place and just stopped them from getting anything done. Do not fret, this is not the last you'll see of Johnny Cash and Angel. There is a lower bracket. So the loser of Pigman, Swarv, and Gentle Rat and Sir Groot will hop down there and fight them. We should get replays from everything today. In the meantime, find a ladder game. Bring me battle. Here's the sad thing, is no one even plays Warhammer 3 anymore. Hey! Hey! You. Alright, I'll look for a domination match too. Fine. Fine. I'll play anything. Except dwarves. If it's dwarves, I'm fucking dipping. It's Blags! Let's go, Blags. Alright. It's Blags. What do I play versus Blags? Let's play... Man, what do I play? Everything looks so good. Let's play Norska. I have not gotten to play much recently. I'm hoping to remedy that. Play Tomb Kings? I feel like you'll get a lot of Tomb Kings. So Wulfric, I'll put him on foot with Hunter of Champions and Sword of Torgald. Versus Skaven, huh? Alright. Doom and Darkness is pretty much all I need. Okay. Holy, he readied up on me. What is this? Can't just go readying up on people, that's fucked up. So what does the War Shrine even do? Plus leadership, plus physical resistance? Sounds stupid. Let's just get a Feral Mammoth. Hell yeah. We love a Feral Mammoth in this house. Let's go. Did he just unready and ready up again? What an asshole! Oh, Human Boy, I think he's trying to buy you more time. No, he's flexing on me. I can see it. I can see it. I know when I'm being insulted. This is my secret anti-Skaven build. It's super good. It's super good and cool. It definitely didn't just make it up on the spot and include a Feral Mammoth, because there are several people who keep memeing on me to bring a Feral Mammoth. Conquest. For some reason, I don't think Norska Skaven is going to come down to who holds the point. I'm pretty sure Hummus has lost in a tournament to Double Giant in this matchup. Yeah, I did. Actually, I did. Yeah, in cars. It was sad. I was facing, I believe, the green one, and I believe it was a faction war, and I think when I got Army Lost, I think I was legitimately up 5,000 damage value. I'm not joking. I think I was actually that far up on damage value, but it didn't matter. because so many of my units routed, and his fucking Skinwolves and Throg healed so much, and it was just like, God damn it! It was back when Skaven were bad. I don't think Skaven are bad now. I think Skaven are very good, but this was back when they were... I legitimate, not trying to be a salty Skaven main, I legitimately think Skaven were pretty fucking bad until the last couple patches. Alright. So we got some doggos. We got some doggos. I'm gonna have to send some monstrous infantry just like through the front line pretty much, because on this map there's not a lot of flanking I can do. I can go around the lake. We'll see if the dogs can make it, but the dogs are quite a bit faster. So they can maybe go around, but Skinwolves, I don't know. They take too long to get involved. We have a feral mammoth. Just a feral mammoth on some fools. Okay. You guys. You guys. Blags is messaging me. Rude. Skaven have always been S tier, and you've always been a liar! Alright, I have Seafang, right? Seafang, and then Burning Head is on 3. Got it. Doom of Darkness and Burning Head are both really good spells versus Skaven, and I wanted to split up my casters because if he had, like, Flensing Ruin or something, he could just kill them, but if I have 2 different cheap casters and keep them separate, I'll be okay. That is Gorich Double Hell Pit. Okay. Dogs sneak around the back. So the dogs are just going to have to go around the outside, round the outside. Okay. So with Doom and Darkness, we are routing these clan rats. And now we can back off and chase them. Alright, so everything's routing over there, which was fine. Wolfric has bodied the Deathmaster. Oh, my Mammoth is over there. That's right, he exists. Kinda forgot I had one. Alright, dogs should be more than enough to chase everything off. There's nothing even left. Oh, hey, Snitch routed. Holy lag spike! Oh, that's right, people were warning me about this. Conquest on Quick Battle, for some reason, has a giant fucking lag spike when it gets conquered. Oh! My frame rate disgusts me. Oh my god! Why is it like this? Why is this happening? Seafang, a random direction, bucket! Put it in the fucking bucket! Oh my god, the frame rate! He didn't bring a caster. How dare he? Wolfric did well. We love Wolfric. Skinwolves did fine. Feral Mammoth just ran around, disrupted some things. This round, that's a wrap. Okay, so we're taking Conquest and Domination out of there because I think Domination might have similar issues. If it's just about capturing a point and it all of a sudden lags. Dom has 3. Might be a problem. I challenge you to a game of Dom. Never! Never. Never? Never. Well, we'll see. We'll see if it's super laggy. Alright, we got David the White Lizard on Gates of Ekron. Eggy. I am going to play Nurgle. You would beat me? Lies. I haven't seen David the White Lizard in a long time. He used to exist. He used to be around. Slanesh versus Nurgle. Blob, 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 blob. No, I wouldn't do that to him. Here's what we will do. Take an Exalted Grand Clean one. With the lore of Nurgle. And then I could get Fleshy Abundance. I'll get Rancid. If I'm taking Rancid, then I don't need Children of Nurgle or Arcane Conduit. Yeah, so that's fine. Okay. Front line of Pestigores are always good. Wait, no. This is my main army. I need expensive shit. Angel of the Decay? They can get Rampage, though. 2 Beasts of Nurgle. A Toad Dragon. Nah, Toad Dragons are ass. Let's get a Plague with great weapons. You never see those guys. I'm sure there's no reason for that. I'm sure they're actually really, really good, and people just ignore them for no reason. And then we'll get Plague Bearers. Yeah. Yeah, Plague Bearers. Fuck yeah. Oops, no, I want those back. Give me those. Lit. Okay, reinforcing army. Can I get rid of this stupid cultist? Get him out of here. There we go. Okay, we need cheap shit. So 2 Nurglings in case I need Vanguard stuff. 3 Marauders, 1 Marauder with great weapons just in case. Let's get some other frickin'... Wait, yeah, why would I do Marauders with great weapons when I can get Pestigores? Just all the Pestigores. Chaos Warriors with great weapons. It's also fine. I don't know. No, I don't... You know what? I don't need them. Fuck them. Just fuck them. Actually, up in the top area... Let's not be stupid about this. I could get a Chaos Knight. Yeah, Chaos Knight. But wait, I want Plague Bears. I could get another Plague Ogre with great weapons. Yeah! Yeah! But Chaos Knights are so much better. Shut up, dude. But, like, seriously, they're, like, so much better. I'll put one in my reinforcing army if it'll make you happy. But otherwise, shut up, dude. Okay. But then, now what? No, I don't know. Throwing axes? I have 1,000 gold left. The Forsaken. Yeah. Nicholas Cedarwell, welcome to Poison Globateers. Hell yeah, dude! We'll get back into the tournament soon. I'm trying to let the players get a bit of a lead on me so that we can just cast some replays and be good. Now, you guys might not know this, but I'm something of a domination professional player. I know all the strategies. Bring Uncle. It's too late. I already missed that opportunity. Also, my casting mouse is pissing me off, so I'm going to play with my loud clicky mouse, but it's also the mouse I'm used to, so I can play good. The casting mouse is quiet, but slow. The Gates of Ekrund. Did anybody here watch Battlesy's Domination Tournament that I co-casted with him on? Jeremy, are you winning? Yes. Nicholas, while your contributions are appreciated, I don't know if we would call it awesome content. I think we call it technically content. You know, where it's like, is this content? Yeah. Kinda. Yeah. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a Beast of Nurgle and 2 Plague Bearers. We're going to put them on that point number 3, and we're going to just call it a day. I don't think that's smart, human boy. You shouldn't do that, human boy, because you're dividing your forces, human boy. What about, why would you take the, why would you... Trust the process. Trust the process. I know what I'm doing. I'm the greatest domination player alive. Alright. So you guys just go take that point and then sit on it. They took Nakari. Why? Alright, so we need boys. And then we have another Beast of Nurgle to sit on this point. All the skirmish cav are going that way. I'll allow it. I'll just run some Nurglings at him briefly. Don't let him throw at me! No! Don't let him! No, no! Meanwhile, we're gonna go take this point. Don't let him throw at me! No, no! Don't let him! No, no! No, no! You get away! No, no! Alright, he's throwing the Beast in there or whatever. Plague Ogres. Okay, so Nakari's going way over there, which we're fine with. I do find it incredibly lazy that they just used the voice lines from the regular ogres for the Plague Ogres. That seems very silly. You can try and fight back against Nakari, but Nakari is absolutely trashing. Nakari's absolutely trashing my Beast of Nurgle. Don't love that. Oops, didn't mean to spawn you over there. Meant to spawn you over here. Tee-hee. Okay. Plague Ogres trying to catch skirmish cav is not really their jam. Why would somebody kite Nurgle? That's fucked up. It's a fucked up thing to do to a person. Okay, got a good charge over there. You guys can go try and fight Nakari since it's going to catch you anyway. Captain Big Boy of the Big Boy Parade is not having a good time fighting Fiends. Which is why I'd like to get my Plague Ogres up here. How am I not capturing this point? What? What? I got so many dudes! How am I not capturing this point? I got all the dudes. Okay, my Plague Ogre's got the fight we wanted, so that's okay. Meep. Get me another thingy. But hey, look, I took that point over there. I did it. I did the thing I said I'd do. And I'm getting to drain down Nakari, which is another thing I said I'd do. Alright, you guys fall back. I do need a fecundity, as that's the only way I brought for my Dudo to heal. Oh, he's getting trashed on. Retreat if you can! What is doing so much damage to him? Wow. I feel like Nakari was hitting him while facing the wrong way. That's probably GG then. That was weird looking. Yeah, it's probably GG. Damn.
You have been bested.
When did this turn to a Dom ladder grinding stream? Oh, I was just killing time until we got a replay. I need to see what happened there with Nakari, because I felt like Nakari was hitting me while not facing the right direction. Alright, so it does turn out that the Plague Ogres are not very good, and Skirmish Cav is very good. Long Paul Doree, that is what I'm saying, yes. I just want to see that Nakari interaction because it looked weird. Human Boy, who would win? Empire Master Engineer versus Imperial Officer from Star Wars? The Imperial Officers... The Imperial anything in Star Wars is kind of shown to be trash and incompetent. So I would go with the Imperial Master Engineer, just for that reason. Like, skills and technologically on paper, I would definitely favor the Imperials from Star Wars, but, like, I don't know. They're always depicted to be really stupid. Alright, so what the hell happens here? So the car is going to charge in. Yeah, we got that. Gets a shot off on you, boy. Oh, I took a massive volley from 4 Skirmish Cav. Yeah, he didn't hit me there. It was 4 Skirmish Cav shooting me. Got it. Yeah, that tracks. That's the, like, really annoying part about playing Nurgle right now, is you can't really play them for fun. Because Skirmish Cav exist. So you pretty much just need to play Nurgle, like, full mobility. I don't know about domination or whatever, but it was pretty clear that they had the same weaknesses they've always had, which is Skirmish goes burr, Nurgle dies. Alright, we have our next 2v2 replay from the actual tournament we're covering. ODM's Sir Groot and the Gentle Rat versus Pigman 202 and Swarv. Looks like we have Slaanesh and Wood Elves versus Grand Cathay and the Tomb Kings. Loading in. Okay. For this battle. Now, if you didn't catch the start of the stream, or forgot, because it has been a little bit since we actually covered one of the tournament games, this format, Kill the King, if Cetra dies on this team, the enemy wins, and on the other team, if the Demon Prince of Slaanesh dies, then Cathay and the Tomb Kings win. For the King and the King's Guard, looks like they are piloted by Swarv. We have Cetra the Imperishable and double Necrosphinx, one of which is the Sphinx of Usef, the other is just triple gold chevron Necrosphinx. Defending Cetra is a Grand Cathay box. We have Jade Warrior Halberds across the front line with some Jade Warrior regulars mixed in there. 5 Peasant Long Spears, double Crane Gunner, a Zhangdu War Drum, which I have not seen, like, literally ever. 2 Long Marauders, a Crowman, and then in the sky, Dragon-Blooded Shugi Lord of Yin with Storm of Shadows and Ancestral Warriors. And for Slaanesh, And the Wood Elves. Slaanesh brought their king, so if the Demon Prince dies, they lose, but to guard them is the Marquis of Masochism and a single unit of Fiends, triple gold chevron, of course. Demon Prince of Slaanesh has his entire kit, so it's a mix of Shadows and Slaanesh magic. Defending him is Durthu, plus a Spellsinger of Life with only Regrowth to buff up that Demon Lord should he ever fall low. A whole bunch of Glade Guard mixed between Hagbane and Starfire Shafts, and then Eternal Guard and Dryads for a front line. ATST versus a Steam Tank? ATST, probably. Because even in the Warhammer logic, ATST would probably... its missiles would probably count as artillery, so it would get through the Steam Tank's little shitty missile resistance thing. Ooh, that's cool. Petra's Incantation of Righteous Smiting giving 40% more missile damage to the Crane Gunners as they light up the Wood Elf lines. And then a Storm of Shadows down on the Marquis of Masochism as the Crane Gunners turn their focus onto her, but honestly, still 44 speed is pretty good. Storm of Shadows debuff, but a Slaanesh unit is still a very fast unit. So instead, Crane Gunners go back to shooting at the Glade Guard, which is pretty smart. Grand Cathay lines will hold for a bit. The Archers are trying to get in range of the Crane Gunners, which they are now. Reload skill and immune to psychology given to them by the disdain of the Dragon Emperor, but none of that's really going to help as you get shot in the face by Glade Guard. And the Flying Force gets active. Demon Prince of Slaanesh needs to stay safe. So the Crowmen and Long Riders descend upon the Fiends. Some Glade Riders are going to try and help out. Archers are also trying to help out, but I wonder if killing the Crane Gunners is more worth your Archers' time. That is huge, though. Flock of Doom plus a Sword of Daith probably coming in. Where's Durthu? Yeah, he needs to get in range for the Sword of Daith. Phantasmagoria locking them in place. Sword of Daith down too, and the blob of Cathay that formed on the front line is massacred. Absolutely destroyed as the Necrosphinx is coming in now to try and help. Ancestral Warrior Summon is out from Grand Cathay, so they are trying to fight back, but a disaster on the front lines. Now, a Fiend of Slaanesh triple gold chevron is a big loss. That's a lot of money going down the drain for Slaanesh, but overall, definitely you'd want to be Wood Elves and Slaanesh there. The Marquis of Masochism in these Ghost Warriors getting hit by a Necrosphinx wants out and immediately runs away as Durthu thinks about getting up and in there. One of the Crane Gunners is out. Another one is out as it looks like Glade Riders suicide dove the backline to get rid of him, so Grand Cathay's deadly shooting is off the battlefield for now. They could rally and shoot in later. I doubt it a little bit, but they could. Skullstorm from Cetra is going through. Looks like it did a little bit of friendly fire there. There is a Pavane of Slaanesh to rampage the Great Longbow Riders into some kind of bad fight. It looks like Durthu is their target of choice, and he ain't having it, as he just clubs them to death and forces them to rout. The big war kitties of the Tomb King still struggling to find really the fight that they want. Looks like one is going to go get the Marquis of Masochism, start beating up on this special lady, and the other one's going to hunt Durthu down. Pretty good targets. Blade Guard are beaten but unbowed at the moment. They're still around. Good snipe here from Swarv, trying to kill off the Regrowth caster before going for anything else. Meanwhile, the Demon Prince of Slaanesh is helping to rout some things away. Looks like it's relatively happy to land and help out as long as it stays away from the two giant kitty cats that are deleting this poor Marquis. Trying to walk away. Trying to look all cool. One Necrosphinx has taken a supreme amount of damage from all of these Glade Guards shooting at it. Looks like we have like 5 of them or so. And a Rampage is even on the Sphinx of Usef to try and get it to fuck off and leave the Marquis alone for just a little bit while Durthu fights it. Durthu's going to lose that fight health value-wise, but he does have Regrowth in his back pocket as long as this lady can be saved. Man, that War Sphinx is going nuts trying to kill her off. Balance of power is pretty even. It's been against the Wood Elves and Slaanesh this whole game, though I do find that a little suspect. We have some Crane Gunners that have rallied briefly, but with Eternal Guard and Dryads going for them, it looks like Cetra is going to have to peel off and try and deal with that himself, as Durthu is getting murdered by the Sphinx of Usef here. Is Disdain of the Emperor global or something? That shit is... effective range 100 meters. Okay, because it was affecting, like, everything. Wait, it is affecting everything. That 100 meters is huge. I guess it doesn't get all the way back here, but, like, it's affecting the Sphinx from way over there. Alright. Cool. Durthu and the Marquis teaming up on this thing, and Durthu's getting healed, and still the Sphinx of Usef is actually doing pretty good. Plus melee attack, plus physical resistance, plus damage. The Demon Prince himself has to come over, and he's like, this needs to stop! This stupid Sphinx needs to fucking die as it dives in. But it gets a good shot onto the Demon Prince. And the Dragonblood Ashugi Lord of Yin is also getting good damage out. The Sphinx continues to hunt him, and the second and final Ancestral Warrior is out, so the Demon Prince can't even stay. But the archers are all turning to fire now, and that is what spelled the doom of his compatriot. So the Sphinx of Usef is going to try and run away. Maybe try and stay alive as all these archers tear into his, I'd say skin, but it's like stone, so I guess his stone. Crane Gunners pushed off the map. Cetra is returning to the fight, realizing he couldn't save those Crane Gunners from before. The red team is running out of forces on the ground, but they still have some powerful single entities left in a full health Cetra, I guess a War Drum, and a half health Yin Lord. For the forces of Wood Elves and Slaanesh, Durthu is very injured, but again, we have a regrowth caster, so time favors them. That is a rampage. It looks like it's going to drag her to the ground as she goes to fight Durthu, who is currently getting swamped in Ancestral Warriors, and they've slowed him to 9 speed with a Storm of Shadows plus the Frostbite. He can't get away. Those super elite Ghost Halberds are going to poke him down pretty good. They still have 30 seconds of life left, so actually I am very concerned for Durthu. The Regrowth caster maybe can get in range and give him a heal. It looks like she is going to attempt it, but can she even get there in time? Durthu's getting torn apart, losing so much health so quickly. Oh, Regrowth overcast. He should be okay. He should be able to outlast them. They only have 13 seconds of life left as the Yin Lord charges back in, but he routs. And that could be a disaster. The Yin Lord might be able to chase him off, but if the Demon Prince is landing on Cetra? Oh no. Okay, risky, 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 getting back to the sky. If the Demon Prince can hover above Durthu, it can dissuade the Yin Lord from actually chasing him off. They can maybe get the big tree boy back, as the archers are actually also trying to poke her down. Now, Cetra is the target. Remember, for the sake of the special game mode we're playing, Cetra and the Demon Prince are the targets. They need to die before anything crazy happens as the Shengdu War Drum takes a bit of an attack from the Demon Prince. But the Demon Prince is neither supporting Durthu, nor is he staying safe. As he lands in here, Storm of Shadows is down onto him to slow him down to 51 speed as Cetra charges in. The Yin Lord is also getting some damage down, and this is overly bold. You need to get back into the sky, Demon Prince! You need to get back into the sky! Some Dryads are getting here to help him out, but Cetra can push through them super easily. Was this a throw? Was this a disaster from the Demon Prince? Demonicus' ability is going to take him out soon, and it looks like it was too bold, but he rallies. He gets back into the sky. That's insane. How did you get back into the sky? Oh my god. So Cetra's still doing okay. The Yin Lord is chasing off Durthu. The next regrowth needs to go to the Demon Prince. Demon Prince is even throwing out a rampage, but you better not fucking land. You can't. If you wanted to peel for Durthu, the time was before you threw away 2/3 of your health bar. You need to just stay in the sky and stay alive, my friend. As the Glade Guard are firing in onto Cetra. Looks like they're getting pokes for him now. They're ignoring the War Drum. It is unbreakable. It's very, very low. But it's not dead yet. The Demon Prince is so tempted to dive in onto that War Drum. So tempted to dive in and try and save Durthu, but you threw away your health! There's the regrowth we've needed for so long. And some Peasant Long Spears come out of nowhere and karate chop down one of our Glade Guard. The Glade Guard are all out of ammunition, and Durthu is still getting attacked from the back by this Yin Lord. The regrowth is regular. It's not overcast, so it won't be like an insane amount of damage, but still some. And yes, Cetra is far away now, so now is a good time for the Demon Prince to try and charge in there, but a Storm of Shadow is going to slow down the Demon Prince and allow Cetra to kitty claw his way back over here. And Durthu also took a lot of damage, but his leadership is positive, and he should rally. He should be okay. But the balance of power is shifting in the Reds' favor, and I agree. Zhengdu War Drum, 23 HP, and it is down. No more extra stats for the units of the red side. Durthu is back, 1 leadership. Again, I wonder if there's another regrowth in it for him. I have to imagine there might be, but the Wood Elves did have Flock of Doom on Durthu, so who knows how many Flock of Dooms he's put. And it looks like the Yin Lord is actually going to go try and snipe out that regrowth caster who's just trying to rejoin Durthu. I don't know who needs it more, Durthu or the Demon Prince of Slaanesh, but either of them could really use that regrowth about now. Durthu has another Sword of Death, doesn't he? No. Okay. And he's just walking up to Cetra to try and get a little bit of fight in. If he's walking up to Cetra with this little HP, I have to think the regrowth would be for the Demon Prince of Slaanesh. Otherwise, you want to play back for a little bit. There's another Rampage to drag the Yin Lord down, and a Storm of Shadows to slow down the Demon Prince. But what can Dryads do in here, man? Oh my god, you're actually going for it. Holy shit! Demon Prince lands next to Cetra to get some good hits on the Dragonblood and Shugen Lord of Yin, and yes, you can do great damage to her, but I worry about what Cetra can do to you, and that is really the important part. As the Demon Prince is turning, he is just gonna fight Cetra all out. Saw Perfect Musk, wounding his stats a little bit. Durthu is in here as well. Durthu's at 900 HP. The Demon Prince takes a nasty shot from Cetra, though, as a regrowth comes in, but he's on fire! No, the regrowth is cut in half because he's on fire due to the Blessed Blade of Flach, or whatever the hell Cetra has. Durthu takes a couple big shots. He's at 900 HP still, so I guess he hasn't taken any shots. I just see the red on his HP bar. A rear charge in from the Demon Prince of Slaanesh. Near's Incantation of Protection, gonna keep him safe from literally nothing. Alright, everything here does magic damage. Never mind, Cetra. Never mind. The regrowth is still ticking up, but still this Demon Prince of Slaanesh is on fire. He has gotten so little healing from that thing. An Enfeebling Foe is out from the Demon Prince to give Cetra 3 melee attack and 14 melee defense. The Yin Lord is back. How did she rally this close to the fight? That's insane. She dives into the back, gets a little bit of damage onto Durthu, as it is utter chaos in here. But the Demon Prince of Slaanesh still taking damage, and Cetra not taking nearly as much. He has 4,000 HP left. The Demon Prince of Slaanesh only has 1,000. Durthu has 700, and the Demon Prince all of a sudden starts demonic instability crumbling. There is a desperate Flock of Doom out from Durthu just for reasons, I guess. The Demon Prince of Slaanesh figures, I guess I gotta get back into the fight. But he is going to crumble away. And it looks like Slaanesh and the Wood Elves will fall. He's out. And that is GG. Even if the game continues at this point, the blue team did lose because their designated lord has died. Though it looks like red should be able to clean up the battlefield regardless. I just want to see that Yin Lord rally again. I swear she wasn't far enough away to rally, but maybe she was. Wild. I just want to see her rally. Da 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 da. Do I have any more tea? Ooh, I have a little bit. A little bit more tea. That was a good one. I think if that Yin Lord hadn't come back and rear charged these two, maybe Slaanesh and Wood Elves would have won because the Demon Prince lost a bunch of leadership from having a Lord hitting him from behind. And of course, he lost some HP from her hitting him from behind. You controlled the Yin Lord past army losses. Is this the first replay, or did I miss one? You missed one, yeah. You missed Tomb King's Lizards versus Tomb King's Lizards. There's a regrowth on Durthu. This part was a big whoopsie. Dun 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 dun. Alright, so when she routs, how quickly does she rally? Rampage. Demon Prince just goes for it, man. Okay, so this part also gets a little weird because she just kind of flies around in a circle for a bit, but how close to the battlefield does she rally? Still pretty close, still pretty close. Okay, now you're getting far enough. Yeah, it was legit. Never mind. She just came back real quick. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I'm taking 5 points from Gryffindor, but I'll allow it. All right, I have a question for you, dear viewers. While we wait for our next replay, I made a video that's different from a lot of other videos I made, and I like it, but now I'm going to force you to watch it because I feel like it, so take that. Okay.
Tunnel long, all the while I'll sing this song. There's dirt to shift and bugs to hit. I wouldn't trade any of it.
Let's see who's been naughty and who's been naughty. Mobsters beating up a shopkeeper for protection money. Very naughty. Shopkeepers not paying their protection money. Exactly as naughty. I saw that.
All right, thoughts. I was proud of it. You know what? I don't need your opinions. You know, fuck you. I like it, and I'm going to put it on the internet. You can't stop me. I like it. You know what? I like it. I like it. So here's the thing. Right? So if you go on YouTube, there's all these videos that get tons of fucking views, like the Warhammer, if it was SpongeBob, and Warhammer and this, Warhammer and that. So you know what? I just wanted to make something mass appealing and marketable, so I was going to start a little series called Expectation versus Reality, and that was the first one. So hey, I don't need your opinion. Maybe I'm just going to become a YouTube superstar and get millions of views, and then I'll be laughing at all of you who doubted me. Yeah, we're just trying to make some mass marketable content. And while I stalled, we got our other replay. Boom! Let's go. This is the winner's bracket. Raced and Bwags won game 1. Pigman and Swarv won game 2, which you just saw. So it's Lizardmen and Tomb Kings versus Grand Cathay and Tomb Kings. Reckon we need that series? All right. So I already have, okay, I'll cast the game in a second, but I'm excited about this. So here's my idea for the Vampire Coast one. I haven't made it yet, but here's my idea for the Vampire Coast one. It's Expectation, and it's like a clip from Pirates of the Caribbean of like pirates being all badass and shit. And then the reality is Noctilus standing on a hill watching the Empire have, like, land ships. And these land ships going absolutely nuts as he's just standing there with a bunch of fucking zombies for no reason. And just, like, sad Titanic music plays. Do, 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 do. As the Empire has the fucking land ships running around. And he's just like, what the fuck? Why did you put pirate ships in the game? But didn't give them to the fucking pirates. That's all I want out of life. Is silly, silly content. Okay, but now let's focus up. Let's do our actual jobs. Okie dokie. For the Tomb Kings and Grand Cathay, once again, Swarv is piloting the king, so if Cetra the Imperishable dies, this team loses no matter what state the game is in. We also have the Sphinx of Usef and another Necrosphinx, triple gold chevron. 2 Grand Cannons, 4 Iron Hail Gunners, another Zhengdu War Drum, and then Peasant Longspears, Jade Lancers, and a Yin Lord. On the other side for Raced and Bwags, Bwags has their king, Mazda Mundi. If Mazda dies, this team loses no matter what is happening in the game. Shredder of Lustria and the Thunderous one. We have Triple Shopty Great Bow, one of which is Chosen of the Gods. Kalita, once again. And then melee Ushabti, the Sphinx of Usef, a bunch of skeleton spearmen and skeleton warriors. We do have the Sphinx of Usef, I had mentioned that already, and then the Lich Priest of Nekara with Usurian's Incantation of Vengeance and Protection. 40% physical resistance, trying to keep the Chosen of the Gods safe while the cannons light them up, and this is really good play. Realizing your opponent doesn't have a lot of cavalry or anything that can slip between you, just pushing your front line way out so that the Ushabti can't get in range of your cannons. That is really good artillery play, and you'll love to see it. Even in a silly game mode, there's still some good tactics going around as the Grand Cannons of Cathay are massacring the Chosen Gods right now. Already 3 out of 12 models missing, and their HP is down to about a third. Now, Mazda and the Shredder are getting out there a little bit. I wonder if they're doing a bit of teasing to try and bait them to shoot at Mazda for a little bit, get the Chosen of the Gods a bit of a break, and then Mazda can just heal himself regardless. As a huge Ruination of Cities goes down off screen, I missed it! Nope, we're going back. We're going back. I need to see it. 1 minute, 35 seconds. Oh, don't go back. Don't watch. No, you're stupid. No, you're dumb. You're dumb. No, you're dumb and stupid. Don't go back. Never go back. I'm going back. All right, that Ruination looks sick. I'm not missing it back. I heard artillery got a rework for last patch. Yeah, artillery is much better now. Like almost all artillery in the game has gotten some form of touch up. All right, right about here. Ruination. Down the line, down the line, down. It was the perfect Ruination of Cities. It was perfect. Holy shit. Oh, Bwags needs to go buy a raffle ticket right now. He needs to go buy a lottery ticket. Mega Millions coming this man's way, because that was so lucky. Every branch went exactly the way it needed it to. That was hilarious. Okay, that was worth going back for. Cannons still lighting up this area as the Shredder body blocks for Mazda. Shredder. And it's just fucking eating cannonballs for him. Holy shit. He's just getting toasted. As Mazda's hiding behind him. Ah, I love it. I'm having fun. I hope you are too. So the Tomb Kings are going nuts through the Grand Cathay front line that's already falling apart, and now the cannons could be in a little bit of trouble. We do still have Cetra and his double Necro Sphinx guarding the back line, so it's not like the Lizardmen and Tomb Kings can go too hog wild, as the Sphinx of Usef seems to have gotten in a pretty bad fight, either with Iron Hail Gunners or something. The Shredder is still just tanking shots for days to keep Mazda safe, but is running out of HP bar to sacrifice to the great cause. Grand Cathay frontline is getting massacred, though. It's the only thing that's keeping this balance of power relatively even, as the big expensive things from the red team have taken a lot of damage. It's all of the frontline for the green side that got work done. So the skeletons are pushing up, and if given enough time, the skeletons could get back there. Ooh, it's triple cannon. It's not even double cannon, it's triple cannon. They could get back there to the triple cannon and mess him up, but we'll see if Mazda can even stay alive long enough for that to be a thing. We still have some Jade Lancers running around. There's nothing really on the red team that flanking them is going to do too much damage. As look at these. Ooh, 40% physical resistance plus his missile resistance. He's really trying to stay safe, but those cannons are doing a lot of work. The Thunderous One and the Shredder routing off the Jade Warrior Halberds. And the Tomb Kings are pressing ever closer back to this cannon line that is lighting up Mazda. Even after all the buffs to everybody else's cannons, I still think Grand Cathay cannons are the best in the game. Their fire rate is insanely quick. Oh, do they have the War Drum buffing them up? No. Okay. It's fine. So Mazda's trying to heal himself with Apotheosis whenever possible, dodging as much as he can. I am a little concerned that we have so many melee Ushabti in the backfield here, and then the ranged Ushabti are also kind of fucking around. I really need them to get more involved in this quest to kill the cannons, as Mazda is trying to dodge. But Peasant Longspears rally to the defense of their cannons, keeping the skeletons at bay at the base of the hill while the cannons continue to fire over at Mazda. Mazda's getting thumped. I hear Ruination of Cities, but it doesn't seem like it's going to matter too much, as Mazda's just getting too low. We still have some melee Ushabti and regular Ushabti farting around in the back. I don't know what that's about, but I have to think it's a mistake. Like, I don't think these Jade Lancers are more important than blitzing through the front line and shutting down the 3 cannons absolutely clusterfucking your lord right now. As Mazda gets down to 100 HP, the killing shot is coming soon. I don't know where Cetra is for the blue team, but he is dead. Yep, he has 9,000 HP. He's safe and sound. Cetra's running away. He's out of range of the cannons. The range is just following him as they try and keep up, but he's technically out of range as he's getting away. He's hobbling away. He's gonna get there. He's gonna stay alive. As the Shredder of Lustria is in there trying to fight the Zhengdu War Drum, getting some good damage on the Necrosphinxes too, while fighting with the Thunderous one. And the cannons have moved up. They were trying to get back in range of Mazda Mundi, but the Yin Lord is after him! The Yin Lord is after his ass! He only has 100 HP! Mazda, heal yourself if you can! He gets Apotheosis down, but he overcasted! No! The overcast of the Apotheosis takes him down! He killed himself! He said, look at me, you dragon-blooded bitch! Nobody kills Mazda fucking Mundi except Mazda fucking Mundi! And he brains himself in his stupid little toad chair just as the cannons get shut down. It is too little. It is too late. And the Tomb King Lizard Alliance is shut down. Hi!
It is too little.
Okay,
Too late.
you know what? You can't come in here and criticize me
I
having
was
fun.
joining in. It's too little.
Okay,
too
you
late.
gotta go you gotta go cast now.
Oh, what?
Go cast now. You gotta tell people what's going on.
I don't know what's
What's
happening.
going on?
There's nothing going on. Oh,
There's a Hazel attacking you. You gotta tell the people.
yeah.
Tell them who did good.
Not the person who killed himself.
That's true.
He's not doing good.
Yeah, he did that. Grace is home, everybody.
It's Puppy's turn to cast.
Yeah. All right.
Aw.
I gotta shut the stream down because Grace is home.
Oh,
It was fun, guys. Goodbye.
are you actually shutting it down?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh.
She's looking at me all disappointed.
Oh.
The camera's not on, so they can't tell.
No, I know. Oh.
No. Okay.
Why?
Why? I'm sad now. Ugh. So yeah, alright. There is no camera, but also the camera's not facing the door. I was like super hyped and all that stuff, and then I look over and Grace is just standing in my doorway looking at me all strange. And I'm like, oh. Well, now I feel stupid. Dual casting when? Dude, whenever she says sure. Look at those cannons! 2,600, 2,700, 2,400 value. Turn on the camera so we can see Hazel. Camera's not plugged in right now. Makes my stream laggy. That was a good one. Next game is ready as well. I'm all self-conscious now. Someone just comes in and like just watches me lose my goddamn mind. I turn over, I'm like, oh hi, you're right there. This is from the lower bracket. Wood Elves and Slaanesh lost their round 1. Tomb Kings and the other Lizardmen lost their round 1. So they're battling. Down here, loser gets knocked out, winner continues on. For the Wood Elf Slaanesh Alliance, we have a bunch of Glade Riders. It is the same Slaanesh team that was brought previously. Demon Prince of Slaanesh as their lord. If he dies, the game is over. Then we have Fiends and the Marquis of Masochism. A bunch of Blade Guard with Starfire Shafts, some Dryads and Eternal Guard, Durthu, and a Regrowth Caster yet again. On the other side, Lizardmen and Tomb Kings. The Lizardmen are once again the king you have to kill, but the king you have to kill is Gorok. 60 melee defense, tons of melee defense buffing abilities. Well, I guess armor is one, but he is a tanky boy. Then we have Lord Croak and the Shredder of Lustria. For the Tomb Kings, 2 Necropolis Knights with Halberds, 1 Kitty Cat, Chosen of the Gods, and other Ushabti Great Foes. We have Kalita, a Bone Giant, and Skeleton Spearman. Why so many Tomb Kings? Are they meta? They're solid, but I think for this specific type of tournament, they're just being silly for some reason. Good Rampage onto the Chosen of the Gods forces them to walk into Dryads, and all these Blade Guard are shooting at them for now. As soon as the Rampage wears off, they'll have to get back, as it looks like the Shredder of Lustria is doing a little bit of defense at the moment. Ooh, actually, no. Gorok could be huge. If he knows it, he can use Cold-Blooded to stop any rampages that the Demon Prince of Slaanesh uses. So the Shredder immediately routes off the Dryads. The Chosen of the Gods get back to safety, and they still have 12 out of 12 models. I know they're very damaged, but they're actually full capacity right now, so that is huge. Dryads have glided with the front line. We'll see how much that really matters in the days to come. But the Shredder is running out to help fight the Fiends with his Necropolis Knights with Halberds. And that is a deliverance of pizza right onto some Glade Guard who don't even know it's coming. They are about to get deleted, because I think that's a tier 3. Yep, they are gone as hell. And then the Venom Staff or whatever takes out some as well. So the Glade Guard taking a lot of damage. Can the Tomb Kings do anything about them? As Durthu is getting massacred right now. Bone Giant shooting him in the back. Unfortunately, that's not the Lord you have to kill to win the game, but it's still a good Lord to kill. Like, in general, you'll take that. But it is the Demon Prince of Slaanesh we need to snipe out if you're going to win this specific format. Shredder Blustria is going after Durthu, trying to finish him off, even as he's getting regrowth right now. The Glade Guard will finish off the Chosen Gods. Red team is ahead on the balance of power, and I would tend to agree. And Gorok is going in. Oh, that was accidentally really cool. She meant to shoot Durthu, but it just smoked this Marquis of Masochism in the back. Now the Shredder of Blustria plus Gorok are showing her the business. He's like, get back here! You can't run from me! As he runs up, now he's going to go fight the Demon Prince of Slaanesh as the Shredder of Blustria also runs in. Remember, if this Demon Prince dies, the game ends. One who shot to Great Bow plus the Bone Giant are still alive. Bone Giant's trying to snipe out Durthu some more while Lord Croak runs around. But the Glade Guard, uncontested firing in the back, are going to be a little bit of a problem. And the Shredder of Blustria has no healing. Lord Croak is here, not Mazda or Life Slan. And then Khalida doesn't have any healing to offer the Shredder of Blustria. A smaller pizza is getting delivered, just a little pizza. A personal pan pizza. And the Glade Guard want nothing to do with it. They are on a diet, so they leave. These jokes doing anything for you, or should I stop? Because I'm not going to stop. You can't make me. Norska is a pretty awesome king. They might be bad. They might be bad. Shredder Blustria getting hunted down by Fiends. He will die. Durthu still getting pushed off as the Bone Giant continues to harass him. But the Demon Prince of Slaanesh so far has evaded any issues. Full HP and chillin'. Gorok is also full HP and chillin'. So is Khalida. But the Tomb King's force is starting to fall apart a little bit as another good Venom Staff does a little bit of pokey poke. Durthu, if he routes one more time from that Bone Giant shot, he will just shatter. Could take care of their own problem, as they won't have to actually kill him at that point. But he rallies at 5 leadership, he's fine. So how's the battlefield doing? Fiends still trying to kill the Shredder. Taking them an awfully long time. The Wood Elves still have 2 Glade Guard healthy, 2 quite wounded, but the healthy ones are almost out of ammo, making their health points kind of moot. Gorok is still in there doing what he can. We still have a new Shopti with a lot of HP and ammunition. It looks like the Marquis of Masochism is aware of that, and Lord Croak is going to take it on. He's just going to stop that thing in its tracks, and then it's going to beat the shit out of him. As our Bone Giant friend gets debuffed, and the Demon Prince dives on him, he's going to start crumbling soon. Shredder is down, but the pizzas have to be delivered. And after that first one deleted an entire Glade Guard, it looks like the Wood Elves are quite aware when the pizzas are getting delivered, and they have the Dominoes app, and they're ready to dodge them as best they can. Still get hit a little bit there. Oh, the triple hell cannon did work? It's true. It did. Lord Croak very, very low. But the Bone Giant's still alive, retreating away. Marquis of Masochism still going nuts in the background, slicing down Chosen the Gods. Gonna maybe fight a Bone Giant here. And Gorok he's just trying to hang out. He's trying to do stuff. He's like, hey, all you giant monstrosities, somebody pay attention to me, as he gets a rear charge onto the Marquis of Masochism. Lord Croak dies. Chosen of the Gods, not that. Bone Giant and then the regular Shopiri bows are gonna fade away soon. It's just Khalida and Gorok back to back against the forces of chaos. Not even death stopped him. Durthu even gets an overcasted regrowth in the background, is how comfortable Slaanesh and the Wood Elves are feeling at this moment. Fiends finish off some stuff. Because Gorok will unironically be pretty hard to kill off, but army losses is a hell of a drug. And it looks like it's taken out the Tomb Kings now. GG. Wood Elves and Slaanesh move on, and we have lost the first of our Tomb Kings. Those Gladeguard that got to shoot everything. Oh my god. 3,150 value, 2,100 on another one. Gladeguard did nuts work. For Angel, Bone Giant did well, Chosen Gods did fine. Necropolis Knights and Halberds, dude, I'm just not sold on this unit. I know there's some other people in my clan who like Necropolis Knights, but I think they are trash. There, I said it, they're trash. Trash garbage. Boom. We don't have another game just yet. So there are two sets left in the day, but finals is a best of 3. So there's a best of 1 that should be going on right now, and then there's a best of 3 finals that we have to cast. Have to. We don't get to. We have to. Forced, even. Gameboy, what's your favorite unit? It's probably on the Skaven roster, so I can narrow it down to that. Jazales. Jazales are my favorite unit all time. I just like them. Not a fan of the Fate of Buna meta. Fate of Buna meta just makes me sad, because then my favorite unit gets killed too easily. Heldenhammer on Peak Pass land battles. Land battles is a dead format. I'm gonna play Empire. They asked for favorite Wood Elf unit. Oh, okay. Do you think a tournament with prize money would help a channel draw a crowd, like $50 for the winner of a new play tournament? Next time, once I watch that. I do. I have a new player tournament every month. I mean, every week. I don't know about the prize pool. I've generally had more fun recently with not having a prize pool, because then people are just a bit more chill, which is nice. So here's the thing. If Heldenhammer doesn't dodge me, because I'm playing Toxic Empire, he will be rewarded, because we're not taking any of the bullshit stuff. I just want to play my beloved Empire. That's all I want. I love Empire. Alright, so let's get some Knights of the Blazing Sun. No, wait. These are Chaos Dwarves. They all have fire resistance. Okay. Just get some Empire Knights. Knights of the Black Rose. Got our decent core of chunky lads. Basic Spearman is fine. Don't even need shields, because it doesn't matter. Because I do want 2 great swords to do some cleaving. I have Gelt, so I don't need anything else magic-wise, but I could get a Witch Hunter because I like him. Accusation! You dare contest against Sigmar when I'm a Witch Hunter! More like a bitch hunter, haha! No, I don't need the Witch Hunter, unfortunately. Unfortunately, this isn't a good matchup for him, so never mind. We will get handguns. Handguns aren't that great versus Chaos Dwarves. They can't see anything. But they can see a giant flying bull. Yeah, they can. But also, cannons can see that. Cannons! And then for a final unit, let's get... Fuck it, handgunners! I thought you said you didn't want no handgunners. I lied! I did want handgunners the whole time. Let's go. Woo! 5 memberships. I don't know if I ever finished your question or if I just rambled, but yeah. Like, I don't know. The cash tournaments is when people get, like, really toxic. Not everyone, but certain people. And when you just do, like, chill tournaments, then you get slightly less participation, but also everybody who shows up is just there to have a good time. Especially with the new player tournaments where the new players don't know the rules. It's nice when I don't have to enforce the rules. I just tell them when they broke them. Just like, hey, just so you know, you can only take 1 Dread Saurian, you can't take 4. Anyway, moving on. But if there's an actual prize on the line, then I have to be like, okay. Alright, dude. So here's the thing. You didn't read the rules, you're a piece of shit, and I hate you. And then I have to kick him out, and I don't want to do that. Autumn Chan, David Hernando, Austin Harris. I'm looking at these names trying to see how many I remember. I know. I've recognized David Hernando and Autumn Chan. The other 3, I don't know if we've interacted much on stream. Happy to have you, but I don't know if we've interacted too much. In cars, I want to see a 4 Dread Saurian game. Jeremy comes in clutch. Alright, let's do this. Now, I know my cannons can't see anything, but what you don't understand is I don't care. Right. Cannon. Cannon. Oh boy, we can't see anything, huh? Alright, the best we can do is try and, like, take this hill. And just, like, get up on top of the hill and fire downwards, I guess. It's fine. So we'll do that. I'm deploying weird because I'm gonna like take the hill and then turn around. Knights of the Black Rose and Empire Knights are gonna have to be enough to defend my back. Though against 2,000 dudes, I don't know how much mobility he even took. TBH. Eh, fuck guard mode. I'll just have to actually pay attention to you. I'll just have to play good, which is hard for me in my tiny little brain. Our next 2v2 replay is in, so as soon as this battle's over, I can go cast that. I do enjoy the content. I was thinking of ways to ensure you keep doing this. Get me a couple thousand more subscribers. Get me up to 50,000 subscribers. Wait, why am I blind as a rat? What did I do? What did I do? I don't know what I did wrong now. Will I take basic spears? I didn't want to pay extra for the melee defense that shields give me. The shields wouldn't save me from the blasting charges regardless. So that felt kind of pointless. And then melee defense is pointless because either they're going to take Goblin Laborers that are so trash I don't have to worry about them, or they're going to take Infernal Guard, which are so much better than my Spearmen that 5 melee defense isn't going to help me there. So I just wanted to save money. That's a Hell Cannon. Alright, I don't know why my cannons are ending up on top of each other. I feel like I maybe ordered the wrong ones into the wrong places. But whatever. So we'll get our cannons into position and just shoot at their stuff. That's a Dreadquake mortar. Oh, okay. I don't see any Hobgoblin Wolf Riders. Oh, okay. Cars is out here spitting facts. I see how it is. Can't dodge the Hell Cannon, but I can dodge the Dreadquake. Oh, he dodged both! Holy shit! Oh my god, he's so fucking good! How is he so good at video games? Oh my goodness! And he dodged the Deathstreak rocket launcher! What the fuck? Let's go in for this one. Move! Oh, dodge that one too. Holy cow, he's so good at video games. What are you shooting at right now? Are you shooting at... No, he's not shooting at Gil. Okay, whatever. Whee. Dodged! 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 No! No, not Gelt! A little Gelty Gelt! Not little Gelt, no, please! Don't do this! Don't do this! I'm behind a tree now. Oh, he still hit me despite the tree! Oh, it's a rocket launcher too, what the fuck? Alright, that's fine. It's fine, we're chilling. Okay. So you're gonna go for that. Bonk. You get out of the way. Gelt is still getting sniped. Yes, I would like to get through the front line. There I go. Okay, so the Plague of Rust, I should be able to actually get some damage on those Infernal Guard. And our cannons are in range to start messing up their single entities a little bit while Gelt dodges all that shit. Okay. Those are silver chevron goblin neighbors, my god. Okay. Alright, so here we go. Let's peel off. We can pick off the people we've already got. Move up our infantry lines that I haven't needed until right now. I'm gonna hold these guys in place for just 1 second so a little Searing Beam can hit them, and then I'll back off. But yeah, we can split away now. We're picking apart his formation pretty good. So let's just run down what we've already routed. Dreadquake Mortar is firing back at my cannons, it looks like. Don't love that. My silver bullets are chilling. Okay, one of our cannons is down. Okay, let's go get that. Cannons are still trying to take out the Dreadquake Mortar. And our infantry are moving up nice and slow. Alright, both my cannons are dead at this point. That is mildly concerning. I did kind of need them. That was just my, like, most reliable killer of the Dreadquake Mortar, but whatever. We'll deal with it. I can't quite break those, but Spearman can do it. Ow. Orc laborers are getting a bunch of damage out onto me. With their armor piercing, just because I am taking too long to get my cycle charging off, because I am trash. Not good. Not good. Not good! Had to dodge out of that one. Oh, my Cav running straight into that nonsense. Okay. So Cav can chase that down. This rear charge isn't doing enough for me. I'm gonna undercast this just because I'm getting a little worried about Gelt's health. But, yeah, we're doing okay. We'll be fine. You can't see them yet, no. Okay. I was like, this Dreadquake Mortar can't possibly see my silver bullets. Which, I am trying to intentionally keep them hidden until that thing runs out of ammo at this point. I thought I told you to go chase down those Orc Laborers. Why are you not doing that? Alright, so Dreadquake's gonna run out of ammo soon. That'll be pretty cool for me. Also, if I could break these Chaos Warriors, that'd also be pretty cool for me. And he has a full health Foot Lord, but his Foot Lord is a mage, so that's pretty fraudulent as far as balance of power goes. There we go. Dreadquake's out of ammo, now my silver bullet should be able to do fine. Alright, is that shattered yet? No. Is that shattered yet? Yes, you can come back. And the silver bullets are absolutely fucking this guy's day. That's why we keep a hidden silver bullet. That is why. People are like, oh, you shouldn't hide your silver bullets. Oh, you should keep your silver bullets in the front where everybody can see them. Well, then what does that in the late game? Motherfucker! What now? You got nothing. You have nothing. I am perfection incarnate. Stop and fire. Stop and fire. Stop and fire. Stop and fire. Fine, let my silver bullets shoot you then. I don't care. I don't care about anything. Silver bullets kill that asshole, then kill that guy, then kill another guy, then kill everybody, because you're the silver bullets and you're the best. Is that a burning head? Ah! Ah! It's a burning head! Oh, fuck! Alright, these Chaos Warriors should be running at my silver bullets, but they aren't, so I'll take that. Take that all the way to the bank. Silvercast is Searing Doom here because I have my Volan staff, so I shouldn't be able to hurt my little body. Whee! Yeah, just pick them off. Whoa! Hobgoblin Wolf Riders! They do exist! Alright, there's not much I can do to avoid that. The silver bullets at this point, so I'm just gonna keep shooting for now. I'll undercast Plague of Rust on him just to give him like absolutely no armor so that my guys can actually like deal with them okay.
No lingering. Take position. Moving.
That's gonna hurt. Dodge forward. It curved forward! Fuck you! God damn it! Stupid burning head! Oh, it's like nice try. You wanna dodge me? Go to hell. Can't dodge shit. Alright, the hobgoblins are dead. I still have half my silver bullets. Still have half my silver bullets. We're chilling. Alright, Knights of the Black Rose charging that guy. I have 2 units way over here. They're both routing. Okay, so I can't do anything about that. Got it. Actually, yeah, I don't want to stop there. Keep on those hobgoblins. I don't want them coming back ever. They have made me mad. Okay, are you guys still exhausted? You're tired. Whatever. I just need you to come back as the end result of this.
Ready for war! Yes, sir! Quickly! Go! Quick march!
Whee! It burns! Owie! Man, he really likes firing fireballs into that hill.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Actually, his favorite pastime. Alright, Silver Bullet's getting good damage out. Spearmen returning to the fold. We're killing off these guys. Nice Black Rose. One leadership, they need to just stop and get their vigor back before something bad happens to them.
We obey! Handgunners! A battle! Formation!
Oh, is he gonna forest camp? Okay. So he's down to one guy. Everything else has been shattered. I don't know why I'm getting spammed in Russian.
We serve the Emperor!
Our finals is getting set up right now.
Moving now!
Go! Quick march!
No lingering! Fire! Fire! The winds blow hot.
Boo, forest camper.
Take the ground! Missile infantry!
Armor melts!
We await your orders! As long as we draw breath, they will
Heading out!
Sir! Understood! Take the ground!
Balthazar guilt!
Handgunners! Yes, General! Go! Spearmen! We are Sigmar's heirs! Taking position! Withdraw! Handgunners!
To battle! At speed!
Moving now! We serve France!
Man, forest campers are little babies.
Ready for war!
Makes me sad.
Is might! General! Moving now!
Go!
I'm gonna have Gelt go over here so his Encourage Aura helps out the handgunners a little bit.
Handgunners! Empire marksmen! At speed! Spearmen!
Ready for war!
Handgunners! Taking position!
Moving now!
Prepare for combat!
I just gotta get a charging bonus so these guys can route anyway.
Full and stop!
While I move up my handgunners.
Go to the backside. The Empire endures.
This is me you're playing against? I know you're just doing the memes. This isn't actually you. I'm gonna rear charge this guy. Bop.
No lingering. Take the ground.
Oh, he's making this take forever even though we can't fucking win.
Charge! Moving now. Go.
Are you a wizard? No.
Let's go. Now.
Just a
For Helm.
Total War Warhammer 3 player.
Take position.
There we go.
No lingering.
Dude, no. Tequila Sunset, have you played a Conquest game recently? It's super bugged. If you, on Quick Battle at least, if you capture the point, it gets so fucking laggy, it's insane. Like, I was playing with Blags, and we, like, literally couldn't control our units, and it was like, alright, fuck this. I had to back out. Alright, Heldenhammer, you played well for a while, and then you turned into a douchebag, so... Don't do that. Alright, GG though. Got another 2v2. This one. Termina goes to the finals. Raced and Blags with their Lizardmen Tomb Kings Alliance versus ODM's The Gentle Rat and Sir Groot on their Wood Elf Slaanesh. They're mad about the development in the conflict. Oh, okay, I see. All right. What do we have here? So for the Tomb Kings, Skeleton Warrior front line, Khalida and her Nekara caster yet again. Some Skeleton Horsemen in the Vanguard. A lot of Horsemen this time, and Acropolis Knights with melee Ushabti. It's a big old melee Tomb Kings rush. For their support, the Lizardmen have brought Mazdamundi, the Thunderous One, and the Shredder of Lustria again. Again, if Mazdamundi dies, it is Ogre. On the other side, for Slaanesh and the Wood Elves, Slaanesh looks like they're taking their classic thing. Demon Prince of Slaanesh is their lord, so if he dies, it ends. Then the Marquis of Masochism, Fiends of Slaanesh, and we have a front line of Dryads, Glade Riders, Eternal Guard, and then Glade Guard with Hagbane Tips in the back. Looks like 7 Glade Guard. It's an awful lot of Glade Guard. Okay. Can the Tomb Kings rush, beat up the Wood Elves, or can the Wood Elves hold on long enough to outshoot their opponents? So far, the outshooting them thing is actually going pretty well. Lots of pew pew, lots of fire. Oof. Khalida taking a good chunk of damage. Half her HP just gone like that. Mazdamundi might need to throw an Apotheosis her way, because she's not loving it. Mirror's Incantation of Protection. Physical resistance. Not going to help as much against the Starfire Shafts. They do magic damage. I think that might have just been for the army-wide heal. It's Ruination of Cities. Another good one from Blag so far. He's been having pretty good luck with those tendrils going out. Shredder of Lustria among the other Tomb Kings units getting involved on the flanks. The Eternal Guard trying to hold for now as a banishment rips through some of the Glade Guard. So 3 of the Glade Guard are shut down already, and another is under attack from Nekara Horsemen. Over half the Wood Elf shooting is offline. And the front line will not hold very long for the Wood Elves at all. The Ushabti rush should beat through Dryads. pretty quickly. As a good spell was coming in there. What is getting cast? Searing's Incantation of Vengeance, but there's a Comet too. Wow, they really want these Glade Guard dead. Okay, 2 Glade Guard remain up and shooting, but the front line has now started to fall apart for the Wood Elves as you melee Ushopti are starting to break through. Gonna get into that back line. On the high ground, the Shredder of Lustria and the Thunderous One with Mazdamundi's support, easily getting through the Wood Elves up there as well. And Slanesh is busy trying to secure a bit of the backline, get some of these Glade Guard back up and online so they can shoot at the Shredder or shoot at Mazda for a little bit. There's a Pavane of Slanesh rampage onto the Ushopti. I am worried. I'm worried for the Wood Elves and Slanesh. Too much appears to be going wrong for them right now. There is a lot of language I can't possibly read in the chat, so good for them. Marquis of Masochism getting eaten alive by the Shredder of Lustria. That -8 leadership aura he has around him at all times does affect demonic units, so her demonic disability is actually getting pretty close, needs to run away. And the Wood Elves look like they're cleaning up this well, I guess it's to my right. It's the west. They're cleaning up this western flanks pretty good. East is entirely falling apart. The Lizardmen are just walking their way over here. Balance of power is tipping away from the Wood Elves and Slanesh just a little bit. They do have a Life Caster with Regrowth and Earthblood. No Durthu this time. There's a net of Anatok just as the Shredder is coming in to say hello to the Demon Prince of Slanesh. Misses its first attack. And then his Rampage. Mazda could give it a Cold-Blooded to stop the Rampage, but it's Rampage towards the only target it wants to attack right now. There's nothing else in the area it could get even distracted by. I say that as there's actually some Glade Riders in here. Their flag is just over there. Interesting. He's back on the right target. He's fine. In the back, Wood Elves and Slanesh cleaning up some random stuff, including a new Ushopti summon. Kalita is beating the pace out of a Spell Weaver of Life, though, needs to run away. And there's just nothing left. Already we're down to the Demon Prince versus a whole bunch of Angry Lizards. Trochenberg says hello to you. Okay. Okay. I don't know who that is, and I'm scared. Demon Prince of Slanesh still fighting the Shredder, still fighting Mazda 2, and the Thunderous One coming back. That is a 3-on-1. Probably a GG. Who's me on the cast wars? I have a YouTube channel too, like the Russian segment, and I'm manager multiplayer of the game. Good game. Don't hide in the forest. Don't do that. That was super annoying to finish out. You did play well, though. You did play well. I was sad you took out my cannon, so I couldn't kill your fucking Dreadquake Mortar. Kalita's getting deleted, though that's not really the point. The point is the Demon Prince of Slanesh. Gets up in the sky, gets safe before getting netted. Alright, Bismarck. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. I don't think the Wood Elves and Slanesh have enough damage to do anything here. Demon Prince of Slanesh is just staying in the sky to stay alive, but what can they accomplish? The Marquis is about dead. These Glade Guard are all shut down. I guess they have a couple Glade Guards still with a little bit more HP in them. Man, Bismarck must be a popular guy. There's like 7 or 8 people here I don't recognize chatting. Damn, son. In Bird Society, Forest Camp is deserted. What is Bird Society? Alright. Shredder is eating alive the poor Marquis. Oh! Slapped him! Slapped his ass! Doesn't matter though, as army losses starts to take over. There they all go. Demon Prince is the last thing left. Not army lossing, draped in a net, surrounded by lizards and getting chomped on. That is going to be GG. Bird Society is not a thing a rat could comprehend. What? Is Bird Society a real thing? Am I the Bird Society? Are you the Bird Society? Demon Prince dies as slowly as possible. Just give up. It's okay. There we go. All right. GG's, lads. Our finals is going to be Lizardmen, Tomb King's team versus Tomb King's Grand Cathay team. But it is a best of 3, so they'll pick a bunch of different factions. I don't know if the best of 3 started yet. The players have gone strangely quiet, so I don't know what happened with them. I'm scared and alarmed. Birds aren't real. You're right, dude. They're fake as fuck. Alright. Our finals has started, allegedly. Allegedly. You find the game. Find one. There has to be people out there. When does LCS start today? Is it in an hour? Yeah, it's in an hour. Why does Setro always die so early? Don't know. You want to make a lobby with me? Sure, dude. It's not Gladiator anymore. That's not right. Rat. Balm. I'll fight in cars. I want to play some High Elves. High Elves sounds fun. Okay, default funds is fine. Unicaps will have multiple lords. Take those off. We're good to go. Suppose I could put up a text waiting on finals. Text. Bam. Waiting on finals. Okay. Bam. Done. Foot Lore Master, Eltharian Death Star. That's suspicious. It's not letting him join. That's annoying. You host? He's got a lobby. You want to see a mounted lore master? Is there? I don't think there is a mounted lore master. I don't think that's a real thing. Yeah, you lied. I blame Victor for everything. Okay, he's going with Vampire Coast. I can handle that. Let's grab basic Archmage of Heavens. Yes. With a Comet. It's the only spell I need, is just Comet. Okay. They need to pump those Lore Master legs. Pump those dwarven legs! Now, everybody and their grandmother expects me to spam archers here, but that's where they're wrong, and that's where we're going to get them. Get some lions, get a Flamespire Phoenix, and this roster isn't actually that big. Let's get some Shadow Warriors. I thought you weren't going to spam archers. Yeah, then I realized my whole roster is just archers, so sucks to suck. Get some Sword Masters. Some White Lions? No, I don't need the armor piercing versus their front line. I will need the armor piercing versus their Krabby Crabs. That's a problem for another day. Then we can get some Illyrian Reavers. $750. That's an eagle! Yeah! Best build. You can all melee coast. No, you can't. No, you can't. Actually, yeah, you can. I just grabbed the Shadow Warriors because I like Shadow Warriors. It's crazy to me High Elves have gotten 2 DLCs and yet still feel like they have a really small roster. It doesn't look like a small roster until you realize that Great Eagle, Phoenix, and Blue and White Phoenix are all just the same unit. Orange Dragon, White Dragon, and Blue Dragon are all the same unit. They have 3 chariots that all suck. Like, it's just... Oh, wow. When you boil it down, this roster is tiny. When all your monsters are just the same monster. Okay, so I have my Comet Caster, which is all I need in life. Basic ass Spearman. Double Sword Master with no healing. I don't see what could go wrong, but I'm ready to find out. Eagle, Fire Eagle, and Lions. I'll stack the Lions on top of the Spearmen so they bust through them. People wonder why you spam archers with them? Yeah. You got me there. Alright, good to go. Ready, GLHF. So here's the thing you don't understand, is we're gonna win. Deck Gunners and other garbage. Seems legit. That's me, but as an eagle.
Destiny sends me. I summon the winds.
He's dodging it, that's illegal. Yeah, it didn't hit. I'm shocked. Holy, High Elves are slow.
Assur Archmage.
Alright. Let's go, Eagles. So that hurt quite a lot. That is a Vangeist. I don't think it's going to hit these spearmen. Yeah, it did. Damn.
Spearman.
Brought Swordmasters to a Vangeist party.
Magic's unleashed.
It shall be done.
Okay, we got a good hit over there. But they're taking a long time to die.
Spellcaster Supreme.
Shadow warriors. To the fray.
I think I might have to go on the record saying I don't think Swordmasters are meta here. Like, it's not looking great for the old swordies.
Observe my radiance.
For order.
Run away.
Position. Unlimited power.
Alright. So we have some archers shooting at deck gunners. We have a eagle flying in the back. And our birds in the sky. Chomp that carronade. Run away. There we go. Got a heal.
It is my goal. Behold my power.
Following orders. Asser advance.
Got a little bit of damage out. Go!
Yes.
Archmage repositioning.
We will obey. Asser move.
My Phoenix is back.
Swordmaster at poet. Acknowledged. As you say, for duty, it shall be done.
Sorry. I didn't mean to flip you into melee mode, I'm so sorry. Alright, so we got those. Dodge forward, dodge forward, dodge forward.
Asser, withdraw.
Damn, still did a lot of damage to all of them.
Where I predicted.
I mean, those guys are gonna move, but it's the only spell I brought, so whatever.
Magic.
Loyal. Kill them.
Ball. No, I misclicked, and now I'm not even looking at this guy anymore. Ball. Ball.
Asser Archmage.
Okay, so that cannon's dying. Kiting out these guys.
Assyrian's fire. Magic's unleashed.
Yay, I got another heal.
Asser
I'm getting
Archmage.
stupid lucky. I'll take it, but I am getting stupid lucky.
For our ancestors.
Eagle. Die, depth guard, die.
Observe my radiance.
Without
It's looking pretty Jover, friends.
understood.
Swordmaster's Comet was not the play. Or was it the play? It wasn't.
Carried by the winds.
For the Ever Queen. Asser advance.
Eagle's back. Duck. Up. Another Vangeist that I didn't see coming, so busy dodging with the Flame Spire. Rude. Did get another heal off, though.
Hoeth guides me.
Keep moving. He lost his attack orders because he was dying.
For all flag.
Any ammo you have left, you can pour into the animated hulks.
The winds flow through me. I summon the winds.
Last ditch effort, snipe his fucking lord! Get him!
Attack.
Get his ass!
We will obey. For order.
Mage ready.
Pull back. Loyal. Death to all.
I mean, we're kind of doing it. No, I lost my Phoenix. No, Phoenix!
For the king. Retreating.
Lost dude in Teotharian? It's true, dude. That Vangeist's 3,400 damage value on his Vangeist caster. My Swordmaster's 500 value. Despite costing a lot. It was fun, though. Sometimes fun is half the battle. You know what? It's the whole battle. Always on the defense, my ass bronze. I thought the human factions are OP right now. Aren't they? I think they are. Alright, I do have one replay from the 2v2, but if I cast it right now while they're doing picks and bans for game 2, we're just going to end up waiting again, so I'm just going to play another game with in-cars while we're here. And then I'll hopefully cast the entire 3v3 in a row. So how would you change that build? Oh, for a serious high elf build? Oh, okay. I mean, if you're curious about my serious high elf build, in-cars, if you're in the chat, which I think you are, I'm playing Warriors of Chaos, but I'm just answering a question. For my serious build, you would want just Burning Head, honestly, and then the Book of Hoeth. For that, you take some Spearmen, because, like, you have to, but then you honestly just take 5 Archers, 3 Lothern Seaguard, Valyrian Reavers to peel off the dogs, Fireborn to deal with the Lamp's Revenge in the late game, and then a Lion or 2 is fine? Otherwise, you'd honestly just get more Archers. Like, no cap, this would probably be my build, but you could also cut these 2 and get, like, a War Lion and upgrade one of these to a Silverin. That's another build that works, but yeah, no. Versus Coast, just want 10 Archers. But I was just playing a for fun game with in-cars. We both took some spicy stuff, because I also don't think he would take Vangeists or anything. Sorry. The finalists are messaging me things. Alright, he's already ready. No, I had problems with things. Let's go Village. I love Village. I think he's great. Treason of Tzeentch. It's the only spell I need. No Fires of Change. Yes, Paragon of Change. No Twisted Twin. Yes, Twisted Twin. No Vessel of Chaos. Alright, so we have Village. Let's get some Marauders. Marauders of Khorne. I have 3 of my marked units already. What do I even want for marked units? Are Hellstriders okay in this matchup? Because greenskins don't have heavy armor? I don't know. I could have chosen a Khorne with dual weapons. Hell yeah. So that's plenty of infantry. Now we need heavy cav. Chaos Knights. Chaos Knights are good. Chaos Knights are wise. Grab some of these. Could get Chaos Spawn. Could get Armored Chaos Trolls. But where's the fun in any of that? Let's get some Marauder Horse Masters. Cockatrice compared to a Manticore. It's not marked by Tzeentch for some reason, even though it should be. I'll just grab a Manticore for some cheap terror. Oh, but I wanted Dragon Ogres. I can still afford them. Hell yeah. Dragon Ogres. 50 gold. That's cringe. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. 0 gold spent. Yeah, High Elves versus Vampire Coast, you just want to spam archers. For sure. Or you'd want to go Cav and Monster heavy. You wouldn't want to take Sword Masters. I was just having fun. Cut the Sword Masters, change the lore of magic you're using. Get more Cav. Shadow Warriors are okay. Shadow Warriors are fine. They just kind of fall into that realm of archers. But you could do like 4 Shadow Warriors, some Lothern Sea Guards, some archers. Basic frontline. You don't really want any frontline as the High Elves in that matchup, but you need to take something so that the zombies don't just walk at your archers, so it sucks. But even your spearmen are too expensive for what you want to be doing in that matchup. Well, we have like 80 fucking melee defense. Cool, they're just gonna hit you with bombers or ignore you entirely. We have our Khorne frontline to wreck some greenskin face. Village. And then backup Dragon Ogres, terror-causing Manticore, and Cav. I don't want to fight near the forest. I don't want to do that. I feel like Greenskin Spider Riders would do well there, so I'm just going to deploy a lot of my forces over here. And I'll have a dog and a Chaos Knight ready to countercharge, but not main charge. Village, Manticore, Dragon Ogres. Army Unit 1. Army Unit 2. Frontline. Ready, ready, good luck, have fun. Are those quadruple Doom Diver catapults? Those are quadruple Doom Diver catapults, mostly aiming at my Chosen of Khorne. Well, that's not good. Are they aiming at Village? Oh, they're aiming at Village, not even my Chosen. Oh, okay. That's much more doable.
Very well.
Night Goblins with their spinning loons. Alright, that should help us get through the front line. Then we have dogs and Chaos Knights that are just going to go past here. Is that a Foot of Gork? That is. Hello, Foot of Gork. But my Chaos Knights are through. And that's all I really care about. Okay. So we're gonna bum rush his Doom Divers while Village returns to here. I can Treason of Tzeentch this area so they'll terror out away from my Chaos Realm Manticore. Well, the Orc Boys will. Okay, actually, wait, if they're just gonna fuck off, then my dogs can kill those Doom Divers easily enough. So Village is here. Everybody say hi to Village. Okay. So you guys keep hurting the Broken Tusk Mob while dogs do some sweep up. Dragon Ogres can chase the River Trolls. You come back here. Another Foot of Gork is out, but I don't care about it. Chaos Knights, go chase those guys. That's fine. Treason of Tzeentch! It's treason, then! Because you're getting shot by Skirmish Kev, and you're going to get rear charged here in a second by a Manticore. That should tear out all of you, and then we'll win. If this Manticore can figure out how to move. There we go. So now he should show up, and now he should tear out everybody. Boop! I said boop! Boop, you stupid green bitch! Treason of Tzeentch wore off. He might be okay. Damn. Alright, Skirmish Cav. Go into melee and chase those guys off. My Dragon Ogres are actually doing okay versus the Swamp Things. Better than I would have thought. Army losses. GG. Doom Divers. Inkars, how dare you? Yeah, that went okay. Okay, we have replays. Well, one, and the other game should be in full swing. I didn't save it. Hey. Hey. There we go. Get out of here waiting on finals. You're not true anymore. We're in finals. So Raced and Blags versus Berserk, who hopped in to help Swarv finish the tournament since Pigman had to go. Berserk on Grand Cathay. This is a best of 3. Game 2 will be different factions, but for Game 1, they're taking the factions they picked to go into the tournament with. Here we go. For the Tomb Kings Lizardman Alliance, Tomb Kings bring in the army as per usual. Ushabti and melee infantry rush. We have some Tomb Scorpions, a bunch of Skeleton Horsemen, Nekar Horsemen, and Carrions, so a lot more mobility out of this Tomb Kings formation this time. We do have Setra and the Imperishable as usual. But we have the Spirit of Tupak, not the Thunderous one anymore. Spirit of Tupak to provide that cloaking for Lord Mazdamundi, and the Shredder of Lustria also to help him out a little bit. Actually, yeah, Pigman and Swarv, who was this army, now it's Berserk and Swarv, they knocked out raced and Bwags down to the lower bracket by sniping out Mazdamundi with triple cannons. So I like the Spirit of Tepok to make him cloaked now. On the other side, we have a Yin Lord with her slow and Ancestral Warrior summon, Peasant Long Spears, Iron Hail Gunners, a bunch of Iron Hail Gunners, 2 cannons, double Alchemist I think I saw. Nope, just 1 Alchemist with Plague of Rest and Searing Doom, some Jade Lancers. On the for the king of this, we have double Necro Sphinx once again, triple gold chevron on those, and then Cetra the Imperishable. If he dies, Grand Cathay and the Tomb Kings lose. Because they're losers. Ushapti taking the brunt of the cannonballs for now, but I'm sure that is better than last time where the Shredder of Lustria had to block like 50 cannonballs for Mazda, then died, then Mazda got hit by a bunch of cannonballs, and then he died. Not ideal. But the Carrion are trying to stop the Grand Cathay cannons before they do too much. In comes... Oh! Ruination of Cities, so good for Bwags today. The Ruination of Cities is just his best friend, as it rips through the Iron Hail Gunners and the cannon and the Jade Warrior Halberds. Looks like the Tomb Kings and Lizardmen are going heavy on the south side. There is Cetra and the Sphinx Usef down here, but I think 3 Dinos plus Cetra and a Tomb Scorpion should be able to beat those guys pretty handedly. For Grand Cathay, they're very spread out. Not a lot of Iron Hail Gunners to bring to bear at the moment. Neck Horseman dying, taking out one of the other Iron Hails. The other Iron Hails are also chilling, but they're not over here where they might be needed. So what is that? That is a Skull Storm out from Cetra. Interesting. Just wants to clear out these Nakar Horsemen, I guess. And Cetra's running for it. Is he about to get netted? He is. Netted by Mazdamundi so that they can get the big monster fight they want away from the Iron Hail Gunners that Berserk is piloting. Cetra almost gets pushed out of the net by the charge of the dinosaurs. For now, he's still locked in place as the other Necrosphinx gets in here. The Alchemist, actually that's the Shugenin Lord. The Shugenin Lord terrorizes at nearly full HP. As Green Cetra is cycling around, it looks like he's going to go charge over to deal with the Iron Hail Gunners. And Jade Lancers just wants to stop those guys from ever supporting. I guess he's trusting the Lizardman to win this fight. But I'm getting a little concerned the Lizardman can't win this fight without his help, as the Shredder of Lustria is getting bodied. Ancestral Warrior Summon is supporting on the bottom, of course, and then there's 3 big kitty cats knifing this poor Shredder of Lustria as he just tries to get out of here. He's taking so much damage. Now Cetra is on the hunt after Mazdamundi as Mazda runs around. Dun, 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 dun. Cannons back online, firing over at the Shredder of Lustria. As I just realized, Game 2 is going on, and they picked a banned faction. That's annoying. Alright, Iron Hail Gunner is getting omnommed on by Tomb Scorpions and Cetra, but meanwhile, the triple kitty cats hunting down the Shredder of Lustria and Mazdamundi still. He's still running for his life. Still trying to get to safety. Overall, the balance of power is about equal. The Grand Cathay front line is holding okay. Some of their back line is being shut down, though, so if Mazda can get safe, I guess, maybe he'll be okay. Another overcasted net, but Red Cetra taking a lot of damage from the Shredder and the Spirit of Topok, and other Cetra coming in, too. Is Red Cetra about to go down? Remember, if he dies, Red Team loses. And Blue Mazdamundi thinking about coming back. He's like, ooh, actually, this is going really well for us. I'm going to come help out a little bit here. There's no healing for Cetra available. Not like Cathay has regrowth or something. They didn't bring Miao Ying. And Mazda's in. It looks like Cetra is in a bad way. He's trying to get out of here for now. Another Apotheosis to heal up Mazdamundi. Jade Lancer's coming in to help out a little bit. The Shredder of Lustria has died. His big carcass in the way. Cetra is super low, but it looks like he might survive for now. Get issue to protection just to give him a little bit more HP. He avoids crumbling for the moment. The double cats are back onto Mazda. Elsewhere, looks like the Tomb Kings are running out of oomph to stop Grand Cathay. Grand Cathay is overall re-securing their position. Spirit of Tepok is trying to peel for Mazda, as are these Ushapti, as Cetra chases Cetra into the wilderness. This should favor the Cetra that's chasing him, because he'll occasionally get a charge bonus, but doesn't look like that is the case. Forbidden factions equals best factions. Except for Alright, Spirit of Tepak about to laser breath the Sphinx of Usef. Wags is spamming out the nets. Just wants to keep this Mazda alive. Appreciate it. Another Ruination of Cities out on Jade Warrior Halberds. Does he get lucky for another time? No. Finally, the Ruination of Cities RNG betrays him. Leaves him to his own devices, as it looks like all the remaining single entities are going to gain up on the healthy Necro Sphinx. Sphinx of Usef is a little busy right now, so it is going to be a 3v1 against this elite anti-large monster. But if he can get taken out, that would give Mazda a lot more leeway on escaping. Sister Warrior Summon is out, though. Going to slow Mazda down with the... Ooh, with the Storm of Shadows plus the Frostbite. He's down to 5 speed as he tries to get out of these armor-piercing halberds. He's losing so much health so quickly. And the Sphinx Usef is coming over to snipe him out, too. He's trying to push through here, but he has no HP. Apotheosis... Oh, not HP. He has no speed. Apotheosis is going to heal him up a little bit. The Spirit of Tepak is landed here to stop the Sphinx Usef from charging in. And a charge animation finally takes him away from those Ancestral Warriors, gets him to the Jade Warrior Halberds, which they'll probably tear right away in a second. And he's back to fighting the Necro Sphinx, though he is so low. 3,400 HP for him. For other Cetra, it's 2,600, though, so it's not like either side is really feeling that good. And this Ushapti summon has 15 seconds of life left. It's going to charge at the back of these Iron Hill Gunners and the Cannon crew that has been running around for quite a while. Mazda is getting slammed by this Necro Sphinx right now. He's waiting on Apotheosis to come back off cooldown. He has 2 leadership, back up to 14 as he charges into the Iron Hill Gunners, who are trying to reform ranks and shoot him in the face. They get a couple shots off here and there. Storm of Shadow slows him down again, and Cetra was thinking about recharging him, but decides against it. A quick Earthblood, the bound Earthblood from the Spirit of Tepak, helps him out a little bit as Cetra continues to peel. Pushing away the kitty cats, Necro Sphinx does get netted in place by Mazda Mundi, so he can't get away with anything else. Though if that was the last 2 runes of magic, you desperately need Apotheosis. Hopefully you still have more in the tank. Necro Sphinx is crumbling away, and Red Cetra is on the run from the Spirit of Tepak, who gets a big shot in. Cetra's down to 1,600 HP, Mazda's down to 2,300, and Iron Hill Gunners are trying to get back in range as the the cannon crew are just sprinting over to get back on their mounts and pummel Mazda Mundi from a distance. Something is getting cast here. It's Barona's Time Warp to give Mazda Mundi more speed, but he's in front of Iron Hill Gunners and the Sphinx of Usef. The Sphinx of Usef gets a rear charge on him. Tomb Scorpion's trying to come and bail him out. I don't see any healing. There's no Apotheosis to save him this time. Shield the other ones. Everything is out to try and buff him up, keep him alive. 650 HP as he runs away, but he can be routed off. Red Cetra is safe and sound. Mazda Mundi is not, and the cannons are online to finish him if Cetra himself doesn't come in and deal the final blows. Balance of power is pretty even. Spirit of Tepak is trying to get in there, keep him alive. Green Cetra is very healthy, but Green Cetra doesn't matter for shit. Plague of Rust is down. Mazda Mundi is taking cannon shots in the back, and it's just like the first time they got knocked to the loser's bracket all over again, as cannons are going to take out Mazda. It looks like the Sphinx of Usef gets shut down by the Tomb Scorpion, but Mazda, 200 HP, getting shot and routing. Nothing he can do. He goes down. Very close game to start off this finals. But Berserk and Swarv take it. I'm playing campaign recently. I've not given up on any factions. I've done the dwarves. Can't see why. They just feel boring. Yeah. Dwarves in their current state are not the best. In campaign, they're okay. But in multiplayer, they're really overpowered, but they're also really boring to watch. Wow, look at the Tomb Scorpion. 1,800 value for the Tomb Scorpion. For Berserk, frontline struggled as Iron Hill Gunners did okay here and there. Jade Lancers struggled. Cannon struggled. But Swarves, Kitty Cats, oof, lots of value. Bye, Nicholas. You have a good day, dude. Okay. I need to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Our other game took 15 minutes to do their armies. That seems intense. Alright. Whatever. 1 second. Boom. BRB. I'm back. I'm back. This is all content I have to make. Well, I haven't watched any of these. I don't know if they're any good. Gentle Rat sent them. I don't know what to do right now. I'll change the message and we'll just cast a random game just to fill time. I knew I shouldn't have gotten rid of my waiting for finals message so soon. I was a fool. Beep. We've watched a lot of Lizardmen today. Oh, we watched a lot of Lizardmen today. We don't need that much Lizardmen in our lives. Calamity versus Kaiju. OP as Fudge Empire versus Ogre Kingdoms. I actually, since Elspeth came out, I've seen her in like one competitive game. Ever. Otherwise, people have either banned her or she got nerfed so much I just don't see her. Because the Master Engineer on the Steam Tank was just, like, better. So why would you bother? Alright, for the Ogres of Calamity, front line of 4 Iron Guts, backed by Noblars, 4 Noblar Trappers, shoot over their shoulders, triple Saber-Tusk Pack, Sky Striders, and Scrag the Slaughter with Bullgorger and Troll Guts. Spook Magook. On the other side, for the Empire, Elspeth von Draken up on her Dragon Mount. She has Spirit Leech, then her Death's Timekeeper, Spirit Leech, and Heal, and then, of course, her Homing Dragon Blast. Frontline of Spearmen and Halberdiers, backed up by Free Company Militia and Huntsmen, with 4 Empire Knights for a bit of mobility. Alright, let's see it, as Iron Guts are waddling up to charge into Spearmen after the Noblars break their charge defense. In come the big boys to do some slamming. And there they go. But I am curious how much this breath attack that I've heard so much about is going to do to Scrag. That's half HP off Scrag, followed up by a Spirit Leech, Death's Timekeeper, but he is going to try and Troll Guts himself out of it. So a lot of damage onto Scrag, a lot of Lord Snipe, which is why Elspeth was banned from today's tournament, because she could just do that. Meanwhile, Iron Guts in the middle, they do have a lot of armor, still getting shot by so many things. I don't know how much the armor is going to matter. You have some Empire Knights trying to get involved here and there. Those Saber-Tusk packs will do very well into Empire Knights with their super high generic melee stats, as the Empire Knights just don't have that high of stats. They must rely on being armored and roughly cheap. Sky Striders helping out as well. This top area is going to go very poorly for the Empire. And Elspeth is so crazy expensive on her dragon, she's going to have to put this game on her back, because that's what you're paying for when you use her. Huntsman still online for now. One is under attack by Noblars, however. A rear charge from Elspeth, which should probably dissuade that situation. The Huntsman should be fine. They're still firing away at these Iron Guts as more Empire Knights run into the area. Route off Saber-Tusk Pack's going to try and route off Noblars after that. The Ogres are doing really well on the ground. Balance power is 50-50, but again, Elspeth is a gigantic sink of that. So she's trying to make her presence known. As the archers now turn to fire at the Sky Striders, who are chasing off the poor Empire Knights who are frostbitten and getting chased by dogs. crazy saber-toothed tigers chasing you through the wilderness. Not exactly a great time to be an Imperial Knight. And in come the Sky Striders. Another Spirit Leech out onto Scrag, but he's going to heal himself up again. I wonder where his healing cap is. As Elspeth moves closer, she still has both her extra breath attacks. So she only used one on him, and she's going to land over here. Meanwhile, Empire Knights are not enough to peel for the Huntsman, as the Huntsman gets shot by Trappers, run downhill by Iron Guts. It's going to be a lot of damage, and the Sky Striders are going after Elspeth now that she's landed. Can she get back up in the sky? She can! Balance power is still 50-50, though I am suspect of that, to say the least. Another breath attack onto Scrag. A lot of damage, and his heal cap is very close to being reached. For the Empire, their front line is in shambles. Their back line is also in shambles. They just have a spooky, scary Dragon Lord. Side of the Ogre Kingdoms, we have a full health Sky Strider. Some Noblars here and there, though honestly those aren't looking too good. Most of the Iron Guts have been largely dealt with. It's mostly the Sky Striders we have to worry about. But worry about them we shall! As Elspeth dives in to finish off Scrag. She does terror out him. But now she is surrounded by Sky Striders. Dismember on top of Frostbite, lowering her speed down to 9. I'm getting some messages. Elspeth's trying to escape from a bit of a surround. She overcast something. Overcast Doom and Darkness to get Scrag to rout again. I think she was also trying to hit all these guys around her so she could terror out away the Iron Guts and escape, but that's not going to work. Both because Doom and Darkness didn't hit these guys, unfortunately, and then also Massacre gives them cause terror, which means they can't terror out. Balance of Power is still holding for the Empire pretty strong. Like, looking at the map, I think the Ogres are doing very, very, very well, but Balance of Power is like, they're slightly favored, which I find silly. Elspeth lands on Scrag again. 800 HP left for him. That is 2 hits from her to kill him off. There is 1. And show me 2. Up, 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 up. Alright, Elspeth's done with this. She's leaving. Doesn't want to land next to Sky Striders, I suppose. What can kill the Sky Striders? Spirit Leech. We have 1 full health Spearman, and that is it for the Empire. Meanwhile, for the Grogers, still have 3 Noblar Trappers with full HP. Full HP Sky Strider. Everything else is too low to really care about too much. Sky Strider's just running over these poor little guys. Scrag's back, too. Yeah, Elspeth didn't get to finish him off. Force Guided Dragon Breath onto the Sky Striders. Really good damage from that, but it is her last cast of it. No More Death's Timekeepers just has Spirit Leech for spells now. Is going to charge in as that Spearman with shields got murdered off screen, but they were full HP a second ago. Nice Overcasted Doom and Darkness to try and get these guys to rout. And it's going to be a lot of Winds of Magic. The Sky Striders are not affected by it, obviously. They even get a Butcher, taking them back to fresh vigor and as much hit points as you can get, because they're not healing anymore for now. This is the last gasp of a dead Dragon Lord. Are Sky Striders still the best cap in the game? No, I'd say the Fireborn are. I'd say the Fireborn are. Elspeth's going down. Boom. GG's from Kaiju and Calamity. Noblar Trappers are the goats. If you're not taking at least 4 of them, you're trolling. Elspeth did well, just not well enough to like carry the whole roster. Empire Knights got murdered. But enough of that. Enough of talking about that. We have our second game of the best of 3. Second game in the best of 3. So Tzeentch and Blue Fire were both separately banned. We got Tzeentch anyway. Berserk didn't sign up for this tournament. He came in to help Swarv since Swarv's partner left, so I don't think he read the rules. The players haven't raised a stink about it, and there is no prize for this tournament, so I guess I'll just leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. Just to in case people were like, wait, didn't you say? I did, but it's not what we're doing now, I guess. So on one side, we have High Elves and Tzeentch. Tzeentch is the king, quote-unquote, because we have Aesion the Fallen, the Changeling, and then the Golden Griffin of Theurgy. Fireborn, Warlions of Krace to help defend him. Changeling sent a fake guy out. We have Teclis, Silvern Guard, and Lauded Sea Guard. A lot of them. Some Warlions of Krace, too. On the other side, we have Warriors of Chaos with Azazel as the king that needs to be killed. Aesion the Fallen for this side as well, and a Skull Crusher, triple gold chevron. Defending them is the Vampire Coast with Mortars, Animated Hulks, Gunnery Mobs, Handgun Mobs, Zombies, and Count Noctilus in the front line with Pit of Shades, Melkoths, then his Summon, and Wraithstorm. Interesting. And who can this Changeling turn into? He can turn into Be'lakor. Okay. At least there's no Blue Fire spam. We take those. Golden Griffin dives in, gets surrounded by Skull Crushers immediately. Does use a quick Searing Doom to get some damage out, but he's still probably a little overextended. Leman Reavers are in the back line. Lamper's Revenge trying to hold them off as these guys just dive them. But, oh! Big Pit of Shades on the Talons of Torquelada. Storm Riders have also taken a lot of damage. So that is really, really good for the green team here of Raced and Wags. For Berserk and Swarv, a regrowth is out onto the Golden Griffin of Theurgy from Teclis. Teclis providing that nice heal. A Flock of Doom from Teclis also damages all his vampire counts. Coast. Counts? Coast. Something was cast here. It's a Phantasmagoria. It's a net on the Fireborn, but it is too late. They complete their charge before the net lands, so now they're netted, but they're already in combat, and they're killing the Skullcrusher super quickly. Azazel is out here trying to fight against the Changeling version of Be'lakor, while Aesion the Fallen supports a little bit. Doesn't have his anti-large anymore, but he's still a solid combatant. But the other Aesion is also coming over, and it is a monster mash. It is just a crazy pile of monstrosities over here. High Elves are having some trouble. A lot of their archers are shut down one way or another. Archers, handguns firing back at the archers. Azazel gets away, so the blue team isn't about to lose their lord. Never mind, he's diving back in. As Be'lakor is throwing out his own Pit of Shades. We saw one do a lot of damage to the High Elves. Looks like this one is going for the Gunnery Mobs instead. Still a lot of damage out. Be'lakor would be the best, cost notwithstanding. Yeah, him or Kugeth. Kugeth also would be pretty good for a Changeling. Fireborn have taken a lot of damage, starting to retreat now, but so have the Skull Crushers, so neither side really feeling too good about how that's going. And Count Noctilus is waddling over like, hey, what is going on over here? Which, actually, Azazel is kind of kicking Be'lakor's ass. What is that about? I know it's Be'lakor Changeling, but still. Azazel's just been in this fight the whole time. Blue Aesion the Fallen's having a bad day, while the red one is completely fine. So I guess there's that. But the Lamper's Revenge are in. And they've got a good surround on this red Aesion. Gonna do a lot of damage to him. Snickter Leaf and R would be good for the stealth also. Yeah, if you took your Changeling with all of his spells and then your transformation doesn't have any spells, you could actually just do both. So both of the Mutolith Vortex Beast RORs are about to die as Azazel jumps back into sniping Be'lakor. Balance of power is 50-50. As the High Elves have successfully taken out most of the Vampire Coast range, the Vampire Coast melee have taken out a lot of what the High Elves have. We still have some archers to fall back on. But the Lamper's Revenge killing off this big Mutolith Vortex Beast. And Azazel's currently rampaging Be'lakor into the fight to make sure he can't leave, while the Lamper's Revenge and Count Noctis are nearby to support. Wants him to stay in this bad fighter for as long as possible. Discouraged. Leadership debuff. Be'lakor running away. Super close to death, but he is going to get up in the sky. Azazel is actually still chasing him. The Golden Griffin of Theurgy, surrounded by the Lamper's Revenge. Things looking pretty bleak here for the red team. A Berserk and Swarve. In comes a Wraith Storm, but Shadow Shroud giving him 60% damage resistance. The Wraith Storm isn't even tickling him. Tickling him is too generous, and in comes another regrowth from Teclis. Is an A, son? I don't know, man. When they're weird names, I just say what sounds best to me. Azazel's still trying to jump in and snipe out Be'lakor a bit, but now he is all alone. He has no support, and Be'lakor is currently getting regrowth, so Azazel, immediately realizing the folly of his ways, is going to try and path out of here, but the Golden Griffin plus Be'lakor getting a lot of hits on him. So he should get back up in the sky, should be fine. 100 speed, he's significantly faster than these other guys. He'll be good. He'll be good. High Elves rallying as many of their forces as they can. We still have archers poking in at the animated hulks and the zombie deckhand mobs. It's pretty much down to Noctilus and Lamper's Revenge with Azazel versus a tattered high elf force of a couple archers. But Be'lakor, almost dead Golden Griffin, a full health Teclis. You chose poorly? What happened? What's going on? Lamper's Revenge will be really deadly. It'll be quite difficult for the archers to really deal with them. Some Skull Crushers look like they're going to fight to the end. 5 models. Less than 500 HP. Noctilus chucks out another summon. I'm guessing that was his Captain Roth style, judging by how far it was cast away from him. On to the archers, doing a bit of damage, a little bit of harassment as Lamper's Revenge and them all move up. Melkoth's out from Noctilus 2 on the Love and Seaguard. And what here can stop the Lamper's Revenge? Jeremy, those were not Azazel's words. Don't you lie. As another regrowth comes in for Changeling Be'lakor. What is that? Ha! Azazel tried to rampage him back into them, but it just rampages him down onto these random-ass zombies. That's pretty funny. I like the attempt, but unfortunately didn't work out for Azazel. Flock of Doom from Teclis, but the High Elves are getting routed from the Lamper's Revenge, and I worry, man. If you come down to just single entities versus Lamper's Revenge, we've seen that song and dance so many times in 1v1s that goes poorly. Now, if you can somehow snipe out Azazel despite the fact the Lamper's Revenge are there, that could work, but, like, if you need to straight up army loss this battle, I'm very concerned if you have to fight on top of Lamper's Revenge. Azazel pops all of his buffs. He's taking the fight, but he's taking the fight in the sky without any support. Now he starts to land, but the Lamper's Revenge and Count Noctilus don't seem to know how to quite help him just yet. Azazel gets landed on by Be'lakor and the Golden Griffin. He's taking a ton of damage and a big old whoopsie, fighting away from his strength point. In comes another Wraithstorm to snipe out the Changeling a little bit. If he doesn't have Shadow Shroud up, that will do some decent poke damage here. But there is Shadow Shroud blocking 60% of the damage that's coming in right now. There is a Rampage, but Azazel seems locked in place. He can't get away from Be'lakor, and if Be'lakor hits him one more time, he might Demonic Disability crumble. There comes a Bolt of Change Tier 2 arm ability from Tzeentch as the Golden Griffin of Theurgy also dives in onto Azazel. They're going for the Lord Snipe, and the Lamper's Revenge plus Noctilus are doing pretty good damage to Be'lakor for now. And the Bolt of Change betrays the Golden Griffin, hitting him in the back instead of Azazel, but a Withering from Be'lakor, and Be'lakor has a minus leadership aura. So Azazel's taking minus 14 leadership right now. He is so close to Demonic Disability crumbling. It's insane. How is he holding on for now? We will see, but the Flock of Doom is out. A pistol mob is here to just shoot at some of the archers and get rid of them, make sure they aren't a problem. But Be'lakor is currently bodying the Lamper's Revenge with the help of some lions and Teclis. He is doing better than I would have thought. Noctilus is trying to stab him in the back, but the Changeling Be'lakor hybrid thing, monstrosity, is half HP. Pistols are free and clear. They're shooting at the Golden Griffin for now, just trying to get a little bit of damage out of that. Be'lakor is taking a lot of damage. He is healing to his heal cap because they're nearby undead crumbling away. Azazel gets dove on by the Golden Griffin. He is so low. Be'lakor Changeling Monstrosity Hybrid is also low, but not nearly as low as Azazel is. Another Flock of Doom is out from Teclis. Golden Griffin gets onto Azazel, and it is looking like this is over unless something crazy happens out of nowhere. Be'lakor throws out a Pit of Shades onto a Summon and the Lamper's Revenge just to get rid of them for sure. And Azazel escapes with 1 leadership. 500 HP. There's Demonic Instability crumbling. The Changeling will run him down. And it's looking like GG. Swarv and Pigman / Berserk will take the tournament for today. 2-0 in the finals. GG's, lads. GG's. Lamper's Revenge with almost 5,000 damage value. That's pretty nuts. Azazel also did very well, getting near 3,000 value, added as did their Aeson. That doesn't sound as cool as Aeson, though. Like, that's my issue with some of these fantasy names, is I know the letters are there, and I'm like, oh, look at this giant fucking tentacle. You know what? We'll do it better in a second. Hold on. 2,600 value for their Berserks. Aeson. His Changeling got almost 5,000 for the supporting High Elf army. Nothing crazy impressive. Teclis's Regrowth did most for them in that. Worst Lampreys game ever. Was it the worst? Because they got 5,000 value. They did lose, but still. All right, so I have a point to prove. We're gonna do some point proving here. So hear me out. As we load in. All right. So, like, to defend my naming system, we'll start with a real one. But, like, Warhammer has this habit of, like, this guy comes through a thing, and, like, look at him. He's, like, a tentacled monstrosity coming through a portal. He's big and spooky, and I read his name, and I'm like, that is Aeson, the Fallen. And people are like, no, that's A, son. A, son. How you doing, bruh? It takes all the weight out of it. And, like, I don't know. I feel like that in other things where I got a ton of shit for Tamarkan. I forget. I always fucking fuck up his name. But, like, people want me to, like, look at this fucking Dragon Ogre and I read his name and I'm like, oh, this is Sayaro. Sayaro the Mighty. And people are like, it's Carl. That's Carl. You read it as Carl. No, dude. Sayarl is way fucking cooler than calling something like that Carl. Or this is Theodore. No, it's Theodore. This is Theodore. That's stupid. That's a stupid way to say it because it's less cool and less epic in a fantasy setting. Who wants to call that shit Theodore? Theodore is way cooler. Oh, this is Carl and Theodore and Aeson. No, Aeson, Sayarl, Theodore. Way better. Just saying. I don't care if it's correct or not. It's way fucking better. My way's better. You're all wrong. Thanks for hanging out today. It's a good 2v2 stream. Scheduling was a bit of a whoops. I should have probably delayed the stream by like an hour and let the players get ahead of me. I do that with my new player tournaments, so I should have done that here. So we did have a bunch of downtime, which was a bit of a whoops. But the actual games themselves were fucking bangers. There was a lot of really good, really fun games today. So hopefully people enjoyed the games. And obviously if you're watching in the VOD, you can... If you got to this point, you already watched the whole damn thing. But for people in VOD land, they can just skip between the middle parts that aren't that great, where I'm just playing quick battles and shit. But the actual games were lit. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. You just got your first Mini 2004 Arcane Ever Chosen. I'm nervous to paint it. That is the problem with painting miniatures, is I get so stressed out if I'm going to paint it poorly. Yeah, that's Jake. He drank some weird purple liquid. Warhammer is such a weird mix of over-the-top epic nonsense and very silly nonsense. It's true, Long Paul. But yeah, I got so much shit, and I know I was probably just saying it wrong. I think I've got it now that the Nurgle Lord is... I need to see his name. So it's... Tamerkhan, I think. But, like, when he first came out, I was adding an R. I know I was adding an R. I know I'm wrong. But Tarmakhan sounds so much fucking cooler than Tamerkhan. Like, Tarmakhan. Just put another R in there. My way is right, even though it's wrong. But it's right. Warhammer minis are expensive shit. Yes. Then if you paint them bad, then you're just up a creek without a paddle. All right, goodbye, everybody. I mean it this time. Goodbye. I'm leaving. Goodbye. I looked for somebody to raid. Couldn't find anybody. So, I'm just not gonna.